did you get yourself in that situation?
Sometimes it happens.
No,
for the new guy. For the new
no.
guy. It happens. You can't sit up here and tell me that
I
some
ain't
of these
talking
people
about
that
the guy,
get
I'm
into
talking about you. I'm
What?
talking about you.
And look,
into me getting into a relationship
about to say, though,
that was abusive.
Look, I'm gonna interject with y'all for 2 seconds. Look, because what we gonna do, we gonna leave our emotional feelings outside of this booth. Is that fair?
No, we.
I know. I'm just saying generally though,
saying,
because I feel it's starting to pick up now.
It's not starting to pick up.
You got
It's
something? Oh,
from
Jesus
point of
Christ.
vulnerability.
It's nothing against their conversation.
Okay.
But statistically speaking, most females that get abused, it takes seven times for them to leave and finally leave. They'll go back and keep coming back. It takes about 7 times. And that's off books. Just really look.
That's all she knows.
I learned that from watching Surviving R. Kelly.
Hey, it's facts though. B, it's facts.
Okay. But my whole thing is, if you realizing is not only realizing the person in front of you, it's also realizing the person within you. So if you know that, hey, I got these problems, these unfixed problems, these problems that's sitting under the carpet that I'm trying to hide, if you know you got these problems, why you even start talking to another dude?
But doesn't that fall under the category of self-love? Doesn't that tie into that last thing?
How much time?
Before you do that, that's when you should find
You know
yourself
what
up
killed
before
me
you get
about
involved with
girls?
another guy.
You know what killed me?
What? I'm listening. I'm listening.
Y'all always want a time limit. Oh, give me some time. But if a dude mess up, oh, you ain't got that much time. You ain't got that much
That's the other way
time.
around.
First of all,
that's the
Ain't no
other way
other way
around.
around.
Dealing with
BD, you
a
on
girl.
some bull now.
Conversation about double
girl
standards
deal
right
with
now.
a lot.
Wait a minute.
Thank
A girl
you.
deal with a lot. As soon as a guy get cheated on, he goes. Period.
Out the
So,
door.
no.
Wait a minute.
What y'all don't understand?
No,
When it comes to that, we're not strong like you.
Whose fault is that?
But you make excuses.
Wait.
So why
No, this is why I
our
orated.
excuses
This
ain't
is the
okay?
reason why I orated, because I can see
Because
both
you broke
sides
the
of this. I can
code.
see both sides for a
What do
reason.
you mean? I broke the code.
See, look. No,
I broke the code,
look,
but you were the person who broke the trust. Without a relationship, without trust, is nothing. You cheated
So you
on
didn't
me
break no
first.
trust?
No, you cheated on me first. You brought them girls into our relationship. Whatever you did, whether it was sex, whether it was dates,
I
whether
didn't
it
bring
was
them
just
in. You ain't supposed
building
to know
a
about it.
relationship, clearly I knew about it because she screenshotted you. She did whatever she did to make sure that I knew. So
But it
you
show how
broke the trust
emotionless
first.
guys are.
That's her.
So if
That's
the
a
guy
weird-
didn't
that's her
break the
being
trust
a woman out of
first
spite.
and the woman was just wrong.
Emotionless.
That's
All
her
right.
being a woman
True
out of
enough,
spite.
two wrongs don't make it right. I give you
If
that
the
much.
guy didn't do anything at
Look,
all, and the woman,
I'm
she
interjecting
tried to put
again.
like the man did something. It's always the man
I'm-
got to do something wrong first. If the
I'm
guy
gonna
didn't do
interject
anything
on
wrong
both
at
of y'all.
all, and the woman was just
Because
wrong from the start,
I'm about to move this thing.
he
How was
wrong
I
for leaving.
from the start. When
If you
I
cheated.
cheated, but you consistently cheated on me.
No, I'm saying the guy didn't
Hey,
cheat on
look.
you at all.
If the
And
guy
you-
didn't cheat on me, and I'll admit it, I was a do dirt.
So you broke trust.
Look,
I didn't break trust.
look.
How not?
Hey,
Trying not to talk.
Hey.
Stop. I'm
Hey.
trying not to talk.
look,
I am saying
look.
that.
Hey,
It's
hi.
wholeheartedly do dirt.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Look,
That was-
I'm revisiting this at the end
Okay.
because clearly this is a conversation where people feel like it's going to a place. You know what I'm saying? I seen both of y'all sides, and for that, and with all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna politely just go ahead and move on. You know what I'm saying? To something a little bit more or less, bashing on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm gonna read some of these comments before I go to this next
part of
question, and
history,
it's gonna
brother.
be over after that. Look. Akani said, if that dude is extremely terrible to the point where he's consistently abusing you, no threat shall have the ability to keep you in that current situation. You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
touch on that later.
Amen, Akani.
Look, you know what I'm
We'll
saying?
talk
trying
about
to
that
say?
later, Con.
Look, so I got some other things that you know what I'm saying, some other people said or whatever, but I'm just looking through my comments right now.
It's somebody at the door. It's the
Yes,
wife.
It's the wife at the door. She's at the door right now, guys.
You better not come here and interject.
Absolutely not.
Look,
Absolutely not.
I was about to move on, honey.
Go right ahead.
Oh, I don't want no trouble. Okay, so moving right along. Look, this question is really
Yes, Mom.
this question is for fellas. Actually, it's actually funny. I don't want y'all to feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100 though. That's what we do. So, do y'all have a problem with like using any type of toys in like the bedroom?
Yeah, because I'm all you need.
Do you feel like it's an insult to your masculinity if a woman wants to bring a toy in there? I'm not talking about no strap-ons and other stuff for the men that you know what I'm saying, like that.
I
I'm
was
just saying
gonna
like
say what kind of toy is it?
Yeah, it
magic
depends on the
bullet.
guy.
You know what I'm saying, some of the
Yeah,
little
because
small
that
stuff.
still got something to do with making you nut.
I ain't got a problem with it.
So we split on 1 and 1. You know what I'm saying? Look, Flip, you got a problem? Yay, nay? You don't really want to talk about it?
I'm gonna come back to you. Look, what's the point?
What's the point?
Hey, what's the point? I'm just asking. What? Two women right here. What's the point?
What's
Are
the
you
point
not getting
of-
enough pleasure with?
But y'all had threesomes though.
What?
That's
See, here you go. Once again, you keep bringing it outside the
Right.
topic. You blame it
It's
on
the
the
same
man.
thing.
So,
it's an extra prop.
I'm not gonna blame it on the man. I am
It's
going.
a life prop. That's the.
I'm not
difference.
gonna blame it on the man wholeheartedly. I am going to speak from a moment of transparency. I require a lot. I can go. I'm young. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got nowhere to do but go to work and
No
go
kids.
home. Like, honestly. But I understand that you guys have limitations. So to make sure that it is even,
What kind of limitations?
y'all can't go as much as I can go. Y'all go. Y'all handle y'all business.
And go to sleep.
Y'all release and then y'all relax and y'all like, ooh, I just want to cuddle. And I'm like,
Or they
okay,
can go.
sir.
Compliment to you.
But what
Okay,
if they
so
can go,
round
though?
one.
What if they can go?
Okay, so what is the problem with saying, you know what, hey, you
If
know,
they can go, though, you still need
It's
to.
just these movies,
What's-
man. It's the
what is the
movies.
problem with saying, here,
got y'all mind
use
messed
this
up.
toy,
It's real
use
life.
this to help
No,
me
no.
feel where you are. Because
you're
one
gonna
gets
start
me
to get
amped.
into that
Help you?
toy.
One gets
No.
me amped. It's like you can't go to the bar and have just one drink.
Yes, I
You,
can.
you can't go. You
Yes,
can't
I
go. I'm
can.
sorry.
Yeah, you can.
You can't go to
Jay-
the bar with Courtney
Courtney
and just
Thompson,
have
Long Island.
one
She good.
drink. I'm sorry.
Look.
I love my sister to death, but there is no just one drink. There's a drink. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. After
How old
well, you
how
are
old
family.
are you?
I'm 28.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Look,
I'm 30. What? 35.
how you gonna look at me with your age? Hey, how old am I again, B? What's the age
It might
number?
change with time. I get that.
This is my thing about that. I have no problem to bring. I'm be transparent because I don't care what nobody think about me.
Amen to that.
I get down. My dick work. My tongue work. It's all in the right place
Hot
and it do
pink, hot
everything
pink,
it gotta
okay.
do. This is my thing right here though.
Well, all right now.
When you younger, when you a young guy, you could put in work. Maybe what, hour give or take. Man, I'm 35. I'm giving you 30 minutes. I'm giving.
You better sort it out by then, or you ain't gonna get it.
better-
30
30
minutes
Fresh out of
combined? 30 minutes
You better-
combined? Or
Like, is that everything?
No, I
Like-
mean, now if I'm eating her pussy for like 35, 40 minutes, my bad.
Somebody tell me.
And then, you know what I'm saying? I stroke or whatever. But my thing is,
That should be enough.
yeah, once I get, I mean,
But
if I
sometimes
give you
it's
35,
not.
40 minutes, get there. If you ain't there before I leave, the jet is gone.
Again, sometimes for some
Look.
women, for
scary.
some women, one is the start.
Lexus said, "Don't
I
be
didn't say
scared or
two would
intimidated
be
by
enough.
a damn
Wait,
toy."
so if we do one, right? How many
Lex,
minutes
you
do I
out
got
of
in
control.
between one and
Look.
two?
I will give
I'm
you
not messing with none
ample
of y'all.
time.
Oh, okay.
Now,
How
until
do
I
we know
say,
that,
I'm not
though?
saying like,
How do
all
we
right, we
know
gotta
that?
go like this. I know it don't work like that.
Nah, that'll be
I ain't
cool.
new to the game.
I'm with that.
I know that don't work like that. But sometimes there is not enough in you to make sure that I'm okay. I'll be all right with just one. I ain't gonna knock it.
I'm
I
glad
don't
you
want just
real
one,
about that.
but I'll be all right
That's,
with
that's
just
like
one.
a realistic thing, because you know what?
You know, sometimes
I
you got
don't even want to
work.
do
You
it
got,
one time. I don't want to keep doing it.
I understand that you got work. I
don't
gotta
wanna
work in
do
the
it.
morning.
I'm
You gotta
tired.
work.
Right,
And
I
I'm
don't wanna
tired.
put that pressure
That's
on my
understandable.
Hey,
Look, you got to get yourself together, man.
Hey.
Look, you know what I'm saying?
when I'm done doing it, I sound like Biggie Smalls. I'm ready to go to bed.
It's too late.
But
One
y'all
of
ain't
them
say it's
days.
this
I am
Sometimes-
I already been up.
I'm
early
almost
in
a
the
retired
morning.
player. It's too
I done
late.
gave you this. I done gave you this little workout. I'm ready to go to bed.
I'm not saying you gotta use it every day. You know, sometimes something
Man.
different.
I'm just
No,
trying to draw
not
out my
that.
first one. I'm drawing that mug all the way
Not-
out. We're going to run this mug to about the 40-minute mark. Like,
Well, I'm just
anything I
saying,
need to
man,
do,
like-
I'm going to get it done then, man. That's me, though. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know, I just try to keep my balance at home, man. Like, you might not catch me on a good day. If I work 15, 12, 13, 14 hours,
And that's
I
understandable.
can't give you the best I got. I'm going to give you this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gonna get what you get, and that's it. Cry about it if you want to. You won't get none.
Look,
no,
she's
I get
downstairs.
that.
She makes my drinks. I
least
don't
you
want no
grateful.
trouble.
Like I said, I understand it coming from a
I'm
place
just
of
saying,
having
man,
to
what-
work. I
what
get
you
it.
gotta prove? Why I gotta be Wesley Pipes? You feel
I'm
me?
not saying you gotta be Wesley Pipes, but it's if I make sure that you are good from head to toe, fully satisfied, because clearly you didn't do it on your own. I helped you. Why can't you do the same thing and help me?
That's the point.
But see, it's the thing, though.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's
No,
what we're
It's an
mechanically
equal
capable
thing.
to do
It's an
versus
equal
what you're
thing.
mechanically capable to do.
And that's why I said it's
Nah,
understandable.
nah,
I'm not saying you have to do it every single time. Every time I need something different. Every time. No.
My dog,
We
Cotty. Yes.
can't do different because we have different times for we
And
recharge.
I understand that.
Y'all
But
got the
every
option to
now
go,
and
go, go.
then.
What if
come
I don't
on,
recharge to
honey.
the next day?
Right.
Baby boy, listen, just
Yeah.
take this right here. It goes bzz, and I'll be all right.
Can I ask you a
You
question?
can watch Netflix
Wait,
and I can be done.
Hold on, I got a question. I got a question.
Okay, you go and I'm gonna piggyback on this
so-
because I got something to say.
So you said you got all this energy. So is this like, do you need it like every day?
Oh, absolutely.
How many times a day?
If I didn't have to work, I could go a solid 5.
It's too late.
Wow.
I think
That's
a
insane.
solid 5.
And that's what I was about to say.
Wait,
Wait. But I caught him.
No,
I
it's
caught
good.
Heck about it.
It's good. Y'all
I
got
caught
a
Heck about it because he was like,
driver
"Oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh my, it just hurt because you do so much, and then
and
it's
it
just so
hurts.
much out of you, and it hurts."
We're
so
not
I caught
machines,
Heck,
it hurts.
and I understand that. But I wanted 5, and I got
I'm glad
5.
you got a job.
You got 5.
I wanted 5. I got 5.
I feel bad for my
Amen.
dog.
Like
Somebody said
I
you better
get
drink a Gatorade and have a sandwich. Let's go. Whoa.
put it on. Listen,
but-
it's a shelf there for a reason.
I don't gotta
okay?
do it every day. Every other day is okay. For
He
me.
said don't ask.
Every other day is two.
Ladies
two
and gentlemen,
times every
Dean
other
does
day.
not speak for me.
But see, but that's what I'm saying.
Dean
Like,
does not speak
like
for me.
some
It depends if I got a lot going
That's why you gotta
on.
get,
Oh, Diddy.
get her a clone of
Wait till
Willie,
you
man.
get about
She be
40.
all right.
Clone of
But-
Willie, look.
Would you
I'm
be mad at
33.
that, Mel?
Wait till you get about 40.
If you better to clone of Willie.
Wait till you
Hey.
get about 40. It's over.
What if your chick
You
tell
gonna
you
nut
Maybe,
every 2
I don't
minutes?
What if your
know.
chick tell you she wanna clone your
sometimes
penis,
it peak
man?
as you get older.
Yeah, what if
Sometimes.
she
Yeah,
tell you
but
that,
if
If
man?
your chick tell you she
You
want to
gotta
clone
hit
your penis, what
Would
you
you
gonna
be
do?
cool with
That's a
that?
compliment.
That's kind of an honor.
At least it's my
But I'm
clone.
just
So I feel like
saying.
it's kind of an
That's
honor
honor.
to do that.
At
Look,
least it's my
Yeah,
clone.
That's a
look,
compliment.
but it's a
she's
toy,
commenting,
though.
so I'm waiting for her to
She
say
ain't going to
something.
somebody else.
However,
Because she's been
it's
trying to
low
go.
key and instant because
I'm
that
not
one
gonna go
ain't
personal.
got to recharge.
This is true. See, so you feel
It's
like
kind of an
that's
insult.
more. So it's more of a compliment if they clone it instead
It's a
of using
compliment
another
if you
toy.
clone
Man,
mine.
it's kind of
Okay, so
If you clone mine, it's a
I feel like
compliment.
it's like, you can't get mad if your girl got it good and you just.
That's a
might not be able
that's
to
a
hold it for
compliment to
couple
you.
minutes.
It is
That's a
so.
compliment to
It is.
Premature
First of all-
ejaculation is a comment to you. It's a compliment to you.
Look, that's
You
me.
listen.
That's not go, that's
I
You got some
understand that.
Erica Badu going
I
on with you.
understand that.
Like
I
some
understand
real
that.
voodoo.
Oh my
Look,
God. Oh my
voodoo
God.
is
It's so
real.
good. It's so good. I get that. I truly get that. Sometimes that extra second right there was all I would have needed.
She most
I agree, but
definitely.
see, she
she
younger
most
than me.
definitely.
So
one of
when
them
I was
girls
her
back
age, I
in the
felt like
day,
that
we used to
too.
go
But
ahead
I
and
feel
let
like-
one off.
I feel-
I got
I
this point to
mean-
prove. You
Yeah.
gotta let one off before you go. And then you just go crazy that one time, then you can't talk to him no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you
You
got
call
the
me up like, hey, call me in about 5 minutes. Tell me something.
she got the standard right there, and she be like, you go real hard, and you put that mug
prove-
together, and then she look like, so we going again? Wait a minute, I thought you was good with
I
that.
can't repeat
with that
that
strong rod right
performance
there.
no
We felt
more.
good about that, man. Look,
But see, then it falls into the man to make sure that you cater to your lady. While I might not get 5 all the time, and I get called crazy for wanting 5, mine knows definitely how to take care. And I am okay. I'm great.
So you
I'm
said you
fine.
groomed him.
Huh?
You groomed that boy, yeah.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
It
Connie,
takes-
Connie, you are live, sir.
you better duck.
It takes true communication and understanding to get to that point where you're like, you know what I want, you know what I expect, but
Keith,
it's
all I'm saying
okay.
is when you get
standard
older,
right
He be eating pie for
stuff
an
get to
hour.
hurting you.
Understand
Hey,
He said he deep in
That's
there, bro. Like, what up,
too
man?
long.
Look.
I get to flipping over and bones get
I'm
to
just
cracking.
saying,
Hold
man,
on.
stuff
First
get to
of
hurting,
all,
you know what I'm saying?
I understand that. Get to be
I
like,
ain't
wait,
never
my
know
back.
until I
Oh,
got after
hold
30,
on.
your tongue can start hurting. You
Hold
feel
on.
me?
Whoa,
You
whoa,
get
wait.
tired.
My
Don't
jaw,
go
my
hurt.
neck,
Look,
my
they
back,
work
my
just
knee.
fine.
Hold on. Listen.
Hey, look, that is true. Though. Look, I already know what you about to say. Look, I didn't know.
I caught that Charlie horse in that leg, and that's like, you know what, girl?
Yeah.
that ain't fit.
That make you don't even want to do it no more.
This Charlie horse is killing me.
Y'all
Can't
are
do
so
nothing.
annoying. It's
That's the devil right there.
BDK.
There ain't nothing but the devil right there. Charlie horse.
Look,
That's the devil.
That whole stroke change when you
Don't-
get that Charlie
Oh,
horse.
look, you
you
hit
don't
that
even
Charlie
want to do it
horse.
no more.
look,
Like, listen,
around,
Gotta
get
throw the
up.
leg out. Wait,
Right.
hold on.
Stroke change.
That's how it is.
Ain't nothing more worse than catching a cramp, though, man. You get a cramp, you got to sit there and knock that mug down, dude.
Well, you can kind of stroke that out, though.
hurt.
You can stroke that
No,
out.
you be like,
You can stroke it out, though. You know what I'm saying?
Depending on what
If that
position.
hurt, you just keep
look,
stroking.
it's painful. You sit there, you all right? This don't feel good, baby. Look, you got to help me, please. Hey. Look, Ellen, I said I was going to get you in there. I feel like this is a comfortable topic for you to just.
No.
She like,
He
look,
said
I
we
don't.
gotta
No. Look, I tried.
Oh.
We said Charlie horse, but we got to bounce on our toes. Bro.
Exactly.
Speaking
But,
from
hey,
the.
you know what? I'm glad that she just said that. Why y'all
Exactly.
don't never want to ride?
Okay.
That's such a lazy
You
accomplishment.
want to answer? You want to answer?
bounce on your toes.
Okay.
If you ever watched a good movie, you ain't gotta bounce on your toes. See, Courtney, you gotta step your game up.
First of all,
Go ahead.
speaking
You
from
talk
us.
back and forth like you in a
Oh,
playing
whoa,
position.
whoa, whoa! First of
Ain't
all,
even
my
that
game is
exclusive.
A1 like
Yeah.
steak sauce. So you can ask my man. You can check facts if you want to.
Oh.
We're good over here.
Okay.
What I do and what I don't
I
do
like it all the time.
depends on what is going on with my knees. I'm a big girl. I have big thighs. I have big calves that pull on my knee muscle. So I can't do everything every single time.
Keisha, I'm gonna tell you what my fitness trainer told me. Excuses. Leave me at the door. At the door.
Oh, honey, we get what we need to get done. We do it.
Leave me at the door.
Courtney said we
I
should
go, I go with it afterwards, and then I'll be like, "Oh, babe, my knee. Oh my God, I don't know what I
Just do
did."
doggy style. Doggy style is old fashioned. Just go ahead and get the
Quit
28
saying
ain't
you
Right,
put a dog
First
on
of
it.
all,
Stand
no,
up in
that's
it.
the
Back
most
shots is the way.
but-
That's all, you know, I got a
dog
little
on till you
thinner.
stand up in it. Hey.
Lost a
Stand
little
up
weight,
and
pull
relax.
some inches
That
off,
sound like
and I
some
grab the
new
headboard
stuff. That's
and I pop what I
revolutionary right
need
there.
to.
That's life changing.
I got an idea
It comes and
what
goes,
you
though.
could be talking about, but I ain't even gonna put myself out there.
Somebody said excuses at the door, but no toys. Get the fuck out of
Ain't
here.
nothing wrong with toys. Toys is welcome. Blindfolds, the whole name.
Little handcuffs,
Well,
that's
Ice
it.
Cube.
But
Look,
see,
that's
not a
not a
handcuff.
toy.
Huh?
Handcuffs.
Word of
is
advice:
different.
don't get Connie beat up tonight.
What?
Look,
Don't.
Didn't I say?
Don't do it.
No, you can't take no personal, no baggage
My
with you
phone's
out
in
of
the
this
car,
place.
so
This
I
is
don't
a
even know
safe
what you're
space.
saying.
It's a haven.
Change your oil.
If
one
anybody
time.
got
Just
anything
one
they
finger.
feel like on
Hit the
my live
digit.
right now, they got the right to say it. Then. Let them say it.
Oh,
let
he
them be
can say
great.
it. Oh,
No,
he
see,
can
but
say it. No,
you
no,
gonna
no,
beat him
he
up
said-
secretly though. You already made the threat. It already happened.
I'm gonna beat it up
Damn, said
secretly.
we do
Oh,
85% of the work.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
got it.
Ah,
You heard
We need an hour out of you, dog.
that? Did you hear that?
Be-
Dime said we do.
He said men do 85% of the work. Women do
Okay.
15%.
With women on top, they doing more work though, right? That's what we talking about. The on top
That's
kind of
the
thing.
shit.
Go.
That's the issue.
So
But
they
y'all
don't get on
want
top
y'all
of
y'all
the
want
top.
Women
y'all
do
want
more work.
y'all want to
Women-
slob it down like it's superhead. Y'all want us to do all of this
I just
extra
thought about
stuff.
something,
Y'all
though.
want us to flip it, smack
Women
it up,
do
do
more
all
work
of this
because we
extra
always
stuff.
moving. Period.
You want my legs past my shoulders, dog. I can't breathe. My boobs are right there. What do you mean?
I want your legs past your shoulders because you flexible. You showed me that. Look, wait a minute. That's kind of how that works then.
What I
Look,
did when I was drunk is not the same person as when I'm sober. Okay, it's a totally
we need you to
Nah,
we need you to
we
tap
two
into your
different
star
personalities.
player right
We
there.
two
Like
different
you want us to bring them two
personalities,
pieces
okay?
out, them
Drunken
three
souls
pieces.
and sober
I need you
minds.
to
We
come
got
on
you.
back with it full circle
It
then. We
was
got
in there. It just needed something to bring her out. That's all that means.
Alexa said you need better team players then.
85, 90% of the work, my behind. Most of the time. Sometime. Half and half.
That's one
50
position
50.
out of 189.
It's 50-50, but for the most part, women do more work because we always moving. Guys.
Steadily.
Always.
Well,
Even
are you-
on-
are
even
you-
on
what
the-
do you
I don't
mean?
see
You
y'all
don't
guys
see
on top.
What
We
do you mean?
moving. Guys.
I don't see
guys
y'all
You
throwing
said when
back.
guys
You don't see
on
I
guys
don't see
sweating like a
most of
pig
y'all
When
though?
a guy on top, we at the bottom
Oh,
moving.
oh
we're
my
moving.
God, you
Nah,
sweat. But it's not
sometimes
it's
y'all-
my booty that's
when we
We're
on
in there
top,
taking it.
y'all ain't
What?
moving.
My,
When we on top,
my
y'all
sex
ain't
exercise
moving.
is like doing 200 crunches then. I got to get some type of credit for that then. I'm not asking you to give me credit
Hold on,
because I'm
hold
going to do what I'm going to do
It's
anyway. Because
60-40.
You see your
60-40.
You see your round
This
of
ain't
applause.
soul, man. Talking about 60-40.
Brandon,
This ain't
60-40. But
60-40.
B, did you see our round of applause though? You get your round of applause for your 200 crunches a
Look,
day.
for
We
sure.
appreciate that.
I'm here for that.
But it's our legs,
I
our
feel like you're
knees,
being
our
insulting,
back.
though.
Somebody
It's
said
our
you
jaw.
can
It's our
afford-
throat. You know, I'm
bad
just
benefits.
saying.
My mouth work too.
Your mouth work too.
y'all can-
Would you
y'all
like
can
another
do
round of
all this
applause
stuff
for
in
that
the
too?
club.
I'm not asking for accolades. I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
You can
I'm
do
just
it in the
saying.
club, but you can't do it at home. Huh?
Oh, what I can do in the club, I can definitely do at home.
ass drop.
You know what
I was
I'm
gonna
saying?
say it's the same thing.
Let that come
Freak-
on.
Hey, this
Just
what
because
I'm
I can
talking
bust
about.
down
They
Tatiana
be
at the
freak
well, don't
dancing,
mean I can't bust
grinding-
down Tatiana
grinding
at
they
the
butt all
crib.
on they
Okay.
girl, but you can't grind it in the bedroom.
She's been up here tonight talking about this. I'm sorry, sir. What'd you say? My bad. I was reading a comment, man. But somebody said wake up sore, leg sore, ab sore. it's a
Hello.
Full body
Y'all
workout,
say that's a
okay?
compliment.
I gotta be
though.
at work
So
at
if that's the
6:54 in
case,
the
then that's a
morning.
contradiction.
What they saying is,
Because that's considered a compliment deal.
look,
Let's
see,
get ours and go to sleep.
y'all heard what he said, right? Look, I want to make sure y'all heard Mel say it for one more time because I don't think
What did she?
everybody.
No,
caught
say
that.
what she said one more time.
She said that she wake up sore, leg sore, ab sore. It's a full body workout. Okay.
But ain't that a compliment to y'all?
Yeah,
Y'all like that?
Oh, but this
That's
is the
kinda
question
that's not
now.
a bad thing.
That's a contradiction.
If men
But
do
y'all
85% of the
ain't
work,
feeling that. It's
why do women have to
60-40.
finish themselves off? If you do 85, 90% of the work, why do I still
Why are
need the
women
toy?
lying?
That comment.
I'm just asking. I'm
Hey.
asking.
Who finished
That's a
themselves off?
contradiction.
If you give me 90% of the work, why at the end of the day would I still need anything extra?
That's because something wrong with you.
Something is wrong with you.
Your drive is still.
Like
Everybody's
you say,
drive is still different.
I'm just saying, it ain't been too many times in my lifetime I had to finish myself off. And if I got to finish myself off, I ain't talking to you no more.
Oh, absolutely. I've dated a few people because of that.
Oh, man.
Nah.
Finish yourself off, bro.
man.
What? I got blue balls. What is this?
I gotta go.
But that show how
I can't
selfish
get in the
guys
shower
are. That
fully.
show exactly how selfish
now we
guys are.
selfish.
I mean,
I'm just saying,
y'all
though.
care about
But
y'all
you-
getting off.
Do they go?
But
one,
we go to
they are
bed
one and the
Double
same.
standards
No.
They
on
are
both
one and the
sides.
same.
It's all double
Alright,
standards.
alright.
If you are doing
double
so
standards.
much work and it is just so amazing and it is mind blowing and it is, oh my God, I have to do this again and again and again. Why would I need anything extra, whether it be a person or a toy, in my bedroom if you are doing what you should be doing? Okay, thank
What
you.
am I supposed to
I
be
feel
doing?
like sometimes toys just
I'm
add,
just
it just
saying.
add benefit to the situation.
It
You
may
can still-
add benefits.
You can still be doing work and still give her everything she needs. It just enhance.
The
it might
toys
make
is
it better.
foreplay. The toys is
Is it?
foreplay. It's not the sex.
So then why do y'all use it? If that's the case, why do we use it when we're not there?
What do
That's
you mean?
truly
Why
the
do I
case.
use it when you're not
I mean,
there?
You
it's
said
a
it's just
finish off.
foreplay.
It's-
'Cause
it's-
I
I'm not
miss
gonna
you,
be there.
first of
I'm not
all.
gonna be
Whoa.
there to supply you every minute.
miss
every
me while
minute.
you
It's
can't
not.
wait.
It's not sex. Toys to me is not sex because
Is it?
it's
Not
not an
at all.
actual person. It got to be a person to be sex.
Man,
So you
don't
need
get
something
up
real,
out
huh?
of
You
here.
need the flesh.
To me,
So
But
we
a
might be
toy
on the
is
same
there.
boat
It's
tonight, bro.
foreplay. It's part of it. What's wrong with that?
It's not sex. Girl, if it's getting up in you, it's sex.
Thank you.
who says it gets up in you? There's more than one way.
It's
Everybody,
You gotta
everybody
excuse
don't put
for
toys up in
everything.
them.
I can tell
It's
you.
butterflies.
you
It's a
cheater.
little bullets.
First,
It's all that.
everybody
Look,
don't
I'm
put
here with you,
toes.
B. You already know. Look, I ain't got. I don't got
like
no.
it
you
on my
climax,
man.
that's
And
it.
I
that's-
ain't got no filter. Ain't no shame in my game.
Hey, you
That's
already know. Hey, look, man.
wholehearted.
We Thompsons, man. That's how
I
I
said
roll,
that's
brother.
100%.
Look, man,
Only thing I
keep it
like
100
in me
all
is
day
my
long.
man.
That's why I did this, because I wanted to keep it 100, man. Hey.
Keisha, you a freak. I ain't gonna-
Absolutely, and he knows it. And he's
Debbie
okay
said
with
facts,
it.
Dee. Quentin said if you don't feel like you just did a CrossFit exercise, you're doing something wrong.
Man,
Hey, man, I'm telling you.
Shut up. Connie said they don't have to finish themselves off. They just choose to do more. The girl can come
Exactly, and I
multiple
said
times and
that.
still want to do more. She's been finished but wants to do more. Women's body count doesn't react like men's does when it comes to coming. Our body legit gets too relaxed and weak.
And that's it.
Versus a chick that can
pulled
continue
out
to
the
go crazy while we're
Wikipedia
dead,
facts.
which is the thing called a refractory period for anybody that needs education, because I learned that in psychology. That's a fun fact for you right
And I
there.
study
Look,
psychology.
men have a
That's
refractory
okay.
period.
See
For
you
all
out
y'all
here.
women that wanted to know that, look.
You making the dudes look good, Connie. I see you play.
He's shining out there, man.
That's
You're
we had this
saying,
argument
you are
first
sorry,
of all.
Connie. I
It's
see
not a
But I
argument, it's a
mean-
debate
Well,
all
look,
the time.
This all I'm saying.
I see you. You
If you gonna
superstar.
roll over and play with yourself, just don't do it in the bed with me. After I've done it.
That's what
First
you want
of
to
all,
say.
let me
Close
roll
it right
over.
there.
Let me-
The end
let
of
me
the end
roll
of time.
over.
That was it. Look.
Let me go on. Let me roll over, get one off while I rub you. You know, let me just go ahead and just. let me just. Let me,
Nasty.
Well, thank you. Man. Look, I do what I can.
Man,
I do what I can.
Nasty.
Gangster. She squeeze your balls while you sleep.
Yeah, go ahead, go to sleep. You roll yeah.
Look, so if I go to sleep then, like, and you do that, is that considered you raping me then? Like, look, is that?
If y'all together, it ain't rape.
For real. If y'all a couple, it ain't rape.
And
I
that's
Hello.
That's the honest to God truth.
if I'm
agree
asleep
with
or not,
that.
you give me that 2 double tap. I know what time it is. Period. Point blank.
Look, you looking like
Every dude that did that in the middle of the night.
He don't mind if I do
Rub-
this. Then
rub
that's what you
against it
saying.
real
Then, like
quick.
you gonna take it. It's
I
mine,
mean-
and I want it now.
Understandably, everybody cannot be woken up or awakened to sex. Some people react differently. You know, some people swing, some people don't. Some people are just kind of like half sleep, dead, up.
Oh, flat out.
So I feel like you know your partner well enough to know.
Absolutely.
You know your partner well enough to know whether you can do that or not do that. You know how they're going to react. And as long as you guys have had that conversation and we're like, you know, it's not rape, it's not sexual assault. You're my man. We go together, we live together, we do whatever.
We don't need that
it's
conversation.
All you gotta do
No,
is scoop
you
that
do
leg.
need that conversation.
We together.
You need that conversation.
We together. And if you
You
call the police
need that
on me,
conversation.
then it's trouble.
Look,
You need that. I feel like you need that
If you a
conversation
double tap, you
because there's
ready.
too many
Hey.
people now that will sit up here and say, "Oh, it was fine, and then turn around and flip the story
I don't need
when
to
it
talk
doesn't
about
benefit
that.
them.
I just think it's
Case in point,
different
didn't Kobe
situations or
Bryant
whatever. Like
situation do that?
y'all live together. I feel like y'all can have sex or whatever anytime or whatever. I mean,
Absolutely.
if she wanted, she can get it from me. If I want, I can get it from her.
Absolutely.
Now she can't just be sleeping. I wake up and just ram my dick in her mouth or whatever. It's time to get up.
get up, girl. You see it. It's right
Absolutely.
there.
Nah,
But that
that's
point before
foul,
living
but-
together, though, that point before living together, though, that conversation was definitely established, or it was established,
It's
whether
time
it
to
was an
wake up,
actual
Ram.
conversation or not a conversation. You guys established early on in the relationship that I'm going to roll over and I'm going to roll in it. You feel free if you wake up before me. If you're going to roll over and roll into it.
Why you gotta look at him?
I'm not a
Or-
Connie.
Right. Look, she look at you like and another thing.
Connie, stop.
No, you're
stop
going to roll
writing
over
comments.
and roll into it. Or I'm going to wake up before you and I'm going to hop on pop. Like, take it and I'm going to get off and go to sleep again. So, thanks. But
All right, cool.
you've already
All right.
established it, though.
All right.
It's established.
We all good.
Ring the
Joey,
bell,
did you
B.
want to say?
Ring the bell.
I was gonna ring the bell. Are we
yeah,
adjourned?
let me answer this one thing.
Go ahead and
So,
hit it. Let's go get it.
What if you just be doing it all the time? Is it a problem?
What if I be doing what?
Like,
Rolling over the middle of the night,
Yeah.
getting it? Absolutely not, because I got mine.
All right, I just wanted to ask.
So
I
what?
just wanted to know.
Hold on.
You rung the bell, man. I was gonna ring it. You did it. You did it.
So,
We can talk later, man. I got you.
no, we gonna talk now, bro.
What?
Hey,
He
man.
rang the bell. No. He rang the bell. You gotta
You
go.
feel some type of way about this?
You have to go. Nope.
What
I'm not a
you're
part of
gonna
this.
do is sit up here and contradict yourself because you just said, I'm good, I got mine. Why was that a problem 10 minutes ago when I said it?
What?
I got mine?
That's fine.
Oh,
I'm
but y'all
saying.
always say that.
rolling
Once
over.
you get yours, though.
You said rolling. Once I'm satisfied, I
She's
am
saying
satisfied.
then don't care about me rolling over with the toy. That's basically what she's saying.
no,
I'm
y'all had an
good.
issue with us saying I got mine all together.
I look.
Any.
Speak the truth.
Nah, I don't know about
Truth.
that one. Cause I mean,
Look, you
honestly,
gonna-
I ain't
you
100% agree with that. Cause I feel like at the end of the day,
30
we
minutes,
both
get yours.
supposed to get
I
ours.
can get
Period. We both gotta get it. Period.
Happy
Look.
spouse, happy house.
Hello.
Let's do what I can. Let's say,
Still 60-40.
all right. Moving right along. You back to this 60-40 thing again?
It's still 60-40.
Only
but-
60-40 I
Okay,
know is
go
in
ahead.
a fridge at the gas station. It's a Fago. Okay.
Oh yeah, it is.
See? Get out of here. Hey. All right, so a friend of your spouse needs somewhere to stay for a week. And you have a crib, apartment, whatever the case is. Do you accommodate? Why or why not?
A friend.
Yeah, a friend of like
Oh, like a dude.
a dude or a female, whichever one it actually fits
No
the
to
narrative.
both.
No to both? You said
No
you
to
don't want
both.
nothing.
Because first of all, I ain't gonna never want or put myself in no situation where I can get in some type of trouble or let trouble come my way. Females
Facts.
is so
Facts.
sneaky, so you got to be careful with that
Facts.
one.
Okay.
And then the guy thing, that's just no. Ain't nobody coming in my house with no key except for me. You feel me?
Absolutely
I'm the
not.
only man with
Look,
a key.
this might be a quick one. Everybody, yeah, so y'all, I got nose on my right. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it. I got nose on my left too.
Hell
man.
no. Yeah.
She can't even come
I'm
visit.
yeah, hell no.
Look, you said even if it's a coworker, they need your crib to make it to work from
No.
right there. Cause
You a coworker, you making the same amount of money. as me, so
Coworker,
what
you
doing different than
definitely
what I'm
ain't. You ain't even coming in my crib like that. No.
Everybody seen Baby
Hey, is
Boy.
we
Ain't
cool,
nobody
cool?
coming.
Everybody see me.
Everybody in my crib, drinking my Kool-Aid.
Look,
doing. You know?
hey, look, they in there with the butt naked Melvin stance. So
That's
you really
exactly what
something
I'm
going on there. Look, we got a
gotta
whole
go,
other
bro.
question.
No.
Hey,
Bro, you
we got
gotta
plenty
go.
to talk about. There's
Yeah.
much to talk about.
That's
man.
I don't
automatic
want no
eviction. That's automatic eviction. I'm so serious.
You said you gotta go.
No, I'm so serious. You got to go, dog.
Okay, so wait. So question.
Okay.
It is still strongly no. But are we keeping this coworker X, or are we keeping this open to anybody?
Look, if it's an ex, that's hell no for
Well,
me.
no.
too.
It's still it is still a no, wholeheartedly. Coworker X, my ex, your ex, no.
The audacity.
But I'm
to
saying
ask
no.
me.
No, I'm
We have
saying
hotels,
Question.
hotels, Holiday
I'm
Inn.
saying
They
For
can't stay
everybody.
and you got to go.
The question is, if I'm down on my luck, my chips are down, I got kicked out, whatever happened to my parents, whatever, and I had to go to Courtney and Brandon's. Courtney made the executive decision, all right, sis, it's fine, it's cool, get on your feet, whatever you need, without saying, without being like, B, is this okay? That's the question. I understand coworker, ex, my ex, your ex, I understand that. I'm saying as a
I'll let you
friend.
stay, but
That's a different level of friendship. though.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
gonna
a
say.
different level
That's
of
why I was
friendship.
asking.
Friends,
Are we
we're
saying
talking about
no?
like if y'all like
a
family,
different- you
that's
family,
different.
though.
That's different. That's
Yeah,
not the
that's
same
what
thing.
That's what
originally
Courtney
took
just
That's
said.
what I'm
Y'all
saying.
know each other. Everybody knows each other. So that's
Well,
different.
I mean, I guess you're trying to say,
But it's
even
not
in
just me,
retrospect,
like,
what if you ain't family? I'm gonna still say no. No. I'm gonna say yeah. You can stay there with your homegirl. That's cool, but I'm gonna leave. I'm still not gonna stay there. I mean, like, even if I do got trust for you, I'm still not gonna stay there. I wouldn't want to stay nowhere with my girl and her homegirl. No, I'm
Is
straight.
it y'all house together though?
Yeah. What's wrong with me want to go somewhere? You think I'm trying
So
to go get some
you
Gucci?
you gonna move somewhere else?
They don't move.
We back to square
Y'all can
one.
stay here.
Well, I mean,
I'll
I'm
take a
just saying.
vacation.
I
get a
just,
hotel.
me personally, I
But
would
it
not
just ain't
want to
that
be
deep.
I go to my
in
boy's
a
I just
house.
like
house
it ain't that
if
deep.
my
It's a
girl and
week.
her
It's a
homegirl
week.
staying there for a minute. No, I'm straight. I don't want to do that.
Said
It
same
depends
thing.
So
on
how
the time,
long
but
does
it
it
do
mean that
depend
you
on the
stay
time
away?
frame, because you said a week.
How long?
Nah, how long?
How long is how long before
Yeah, I
you
just
come
said a
home
week.
and
I
be
was
like,
giving
you
it
know
a-
what?
Look.
It's my house.
You got some.
Depend
I'm
on the
home.
time frame.
You got some
I mean,
people that
how
want
long
to take
you
a
want
country
your friend
mile.
there?
I tell you, be there for
I'm
years.
asking you, like, you know,
Hey, y'all
you
ain't
say
got
that
no
you're
peanut
gonna
butter
leave.
here, man.
So if you're leaving,
Yeah.
like, how long are you staying
got
gone from
nothing
your
to
house
change.
from
I
your
got-
wife?
No, I
These
got your
curtains.
question. That's what I'm saying. How long do you want your friend there? If your friend need a month, she don't need to be coming to ask you to stay with us.
Listen, I got family. I'm with friends.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Family is different.
Hey,
Family and friends. is different.
Kelly said, I think the person
Joe,
would have to know them both, not just the
Somebody
one
in the
person.
comments said you a smart man. You ain't trying to have no Ebony from the Players Club.
hey, hell no. Because it can happen, man. It can happen. And it
Nah,
do
that
not take
depend on your
much.
mentality.
It do not take much.
That
The
depend
mentality of the person that's staying there, right? Not the mentality of the person that's already been living there.
Both.
Hey,
Both. Come on now,
Look,
let's
I'm
be
just
honest.
We talking about a
being
cousin
I'm just
Ebony
being 100.
situation. We talking about.
If
Look,
that
that's my
girl-
subject.
Hold
though.
on. Look, hear me out right quick.
Okay.
If my girl, homegirl, come stay with us, let's say it's 30 days that went by, she might get real comfortable. Now,
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I'm a real dude. I'm about to keep it straight 100.
All the way live.
If my girl gone, she at the grocery store and her homegirl walking around the crib in the thong or some panties on, I'm going to be all in. That ain't meaning that I'm going to be trying to hit. That means I'm going to be looking like, God damn, like, I'm looking at you like my girl homegirl. I'm looking
If I
like,
want to hit my
Yeah.
girl, I might put
you know what I'm saying?
Thank
Like,
you.
damn,
Okay,
man,
this is
you
the
looking
question
like a
then.
thirst trap. I'm going to be all in. I ain't going to be turning my head. It's going to be, God
This is
damn.
the question, though. As a friend, I'm not home. You're my friend. You're not his friend. So why are you at my house when I'm not?
Hey, that's why I
Like,
said,
why
what
would
if
I
she
even-
get real
Back on
comfortable?
you.
Like, not even to sit up here and look, because some
you
chicks
coming
are
from the
shady.
family.
But if she
You
stay,
come-
but you said she's staying with you though, right?
I'm saying no. I have not slept on the couch at night. I've stayed while nobody was home. The friend went to the store. The husband was home. I went with the friend. I wouldn't sit up here and have anything incriminating even.
Right, you would,
Top,
but
cross.
what if? What
But that's
if
what I'm
it's
saying,
some
like,
people
why
that
wouldn't
get
a
in that
friend leave?
situation? That's why I said, hey, what if she know you bust up and she might have thought, hey, he might be gone too. She might be walking through the crib naked. I'm still going to look.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think ain't nobody gonna make their friend get up and go with them every time they gotta go somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, all right, dog, I gotta go to the store for. If I'm going to
Okay,
pick up a pizza
look, I got a
from Little
question
Caesars,
now.
I ain't about to be
Look.
like, yo, dog, I'm about to go get this pizza. You need to ride with me right now.
said Joe
My girl
dead.
in the house.
Huh?
They said you on your own on this one. The fella said,
Okay, listen,
you better
you
not
look.
go home tonight and jump off the
But
boat.
is you gonna tell your girl? Hey,
that's
so
what's up.
is you gonna tell your girl though?
Tell
That's
her
the
what?
question.
Your homegirls walking around in some panties yet? She want to
Because I'm
know?
pretty sure she ain't gonna do that
You
while
ain't
she
gonna
there.
get mad at me. I ain't do nothing. Your girl
But nah,
walking
because
around with her ass out.
some dudes ain't gonna tell. They gonna leave that trap
Nah,
open.
man.
A lot
I
of
ain't do
dudes
nothing.
do that.
I
They
ain't
like
do
to
nothing,
leave
so
that
what I'm
trap
be scared
open.
for.
This is why as a man, you
I
sit
tell
up here
the
and
truth,
think
I'm
that you
like,
in
I
your
saw a
phone
handful of titties.
and
today.
snap
like,
that
hey,
picture like,
hey.
look at what your friend
Hold on,
doing.
y'all figure that out.
No,
with y'all
I
intuition.
ain't taking no
But you
videos or nothing. I'm gonna just be
You
100.
send that-
Hey,
you send
babe,
that boy to
your
your
homegirl walking
homegirl.
around in her
Exactly.
panties. You need to tell her, hey, my
she can
nigga,
flip it,
I'm
though.
my
Take that
man
100.
here.
Cousin Faith right there,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Somebody just said that.
She can
Josh
flip
just
it
said
though.
that,
She
man,
can
like
just as
Cousin
easily
Faith from
flip
Soul
it. True
Food,
enough, your
man.
girl should believe you over her friend, and I would never question my
That's why you
man's
never
word.
put yourself in
But
that
what you said-
situation.
I would
How
never.
could she
I
flip
would
it,
never
though? What you
question.
mean?
I would never question my man's word. If
Like
my
she's
man
trying to
came to
make
me
you
and
feel
said
like
my
you're a bad guy,
homegirl said, "Oh,
If
he
you
was looking
believe
at me.
her
I
over
was
me,
naked,
we
and
don't
he
need to
walked
be
in."
together.
What it?
Facts. Big facts.
That's what I'm saying. But if your friend is like, "Listen, since I got to tell you something, I got to talk to you right now." He was looking at me while I was.
So
If you didn't tell,
I
I'm
can
just
look at
saying.
you.
But then,
I'm just saying. Give
I
your
wish my
wife, give
girl
your
would
partner,
get
give
mad
your
at me
spouse.
for looking at your
I'm not
naked
saying
friend.
to not look. I am saying give your partner the option to know ahead of time. This is what your homegirl is doing. Regardless of what she tells you, everybody that you call your friend is not your friend. Some people are secretly out for you and what you have. So why put yourself
You
in a
trying to be
position
all
to
nice. You
even?
trying
So that prior to
But
inviting
Why
me
put
on-
yourself to even be in that
I ain't
position
telling
of an
nothing.
animosity
Yeah,
in your house?
She walking
I think
around the
I'm
crib
built a
butt
little
naked. Hey, my girl gone. I'm looking. And if she see it and be like,
but-
"Has she walked around you butt
you have to
naked?"
say something.
Hell yeah, she walked around me butt naked. I ain't say nothing because this your friend.
Right, listen,
But I feel like
Key,
if
I don't have
That's
nothing to do
open
with
and that's
this.
open and
If
that
my
trap.
girl got
That's even the
mad-
trap open.
If she be like, you shouldn't have been looking,
Hey,
you can
Jay,
leave
preaching
too.
to the choir.
I can find somebody else. It is what
I'm
it
not
is.
mad at you for looking. Like I said, the thing is, if she flips it before you get a chance to say anything to me,
no, I ain't telling
why
nothing.
not? Even though I'm not going to question your loyalty, your facts to me. You
But
were
why I
with
gotta
me.
tell?
I want to know, so I keep that bitch out. What you mean?
I feel like the tendency show.
So I can tell that hoe to go.
She came in
You
there
leaving
to
the trap
live
open
with
so
y'all
you
on the
keep
humbug.
seeing her like
No,
that.
look, I'm just
But
saying.
you should
No,
know.
look,
You
wait
should
a
have
minute,
knew how your
wait a minute.
homegirl was.
That's what I was
No,
about to say.
Like I said,
Girls
not
hide
everybody is out to be
Girls
your
hide
Get my
friend.
belt together.
Most situations like that.
She
that's
might
when
not
it'll
be out for
happen.
it, but you never know.
Girls
What if
hide
I walk
that.
around the crib? You know, I got my Rick Ross all out. She
I mean,
might be
that's
start
fine.
feeling you.
No,
She
so
might be
now-
start feeling me over
so
time.
now, not
That's why you don't
only-
put them in that situation.
Not only are you not gonna stay in
we
your
grown enough
house
to know
with
limits,
your
bro.
spouse,
Look.
you gonna leave regardless? Like, no, I can't be in my house comfortable like I want to be. Because
Well,
your homegirl
that's
here.
why-
Heck, you know.
But it's like what
your
B said,
homegirls
though.
ain't living with me. That's
And that's
We
what B said though.
grown, right?
B said like you should have already seen the signs or some red flags within
Before
that
you
friend
invite her to
begin
move in your
with
space
then.
to your piece.
Point blank.
Can I ask y'all?
You know what I'm saying?
can
Because
I
it's
ask
my
a
crib,
hypothetical
so
the
I'm
question?
gonna
tendencies
walk
probably was
around with
already
the
there.
Rick
Y'all
Ross,
met
you
each
feel
other
me?
at one point or another. Anyway,
I got a
then.
question.
You know what I'm saying?
This
What
is
you
my
got, B?
thing. It's around the same realm, but it's something different.
Okay.
Let's say I'm used to getting head while I'm asleep, right? And my girl, your homegirl, right? She there and she dipped. So I get
I already know what you
all
about
of a
to
sudden
say.
I feel myself getting head or whatever. I come in the whole name, but I wake up and I look down. It's your homegirl, right? And I tell you, would you be mad that I got?
Absolutely.
How could you? If
Hold
I'm
on,
used
mad
to
at
getting
who
head-
though?
Well,
Did you
Would you be
stop?
mad at me for telling?
Exactly.
Did you
I
stop?
would- No, this
what
is
if
the thing.
what if we? That's our thing, though.
Stop.
This is the
Yeah, I did stop.
At no point do you open your eyes.
When the pipe bust.
Any other time, y'all playing in our hair, y'all looking at us, y'all doing ooh, babe, y'all beauticians. Not all of a sudden you playing in my hair,
What if I
grabbing
can't
my
touch my
locks,
girl hair?
all of that. I'm saying any other time, you know your chick is bald headed, she got a full head of hair. Whatever you know your girl. You know your girl by her
But like,
hair.
if I got my eyes closed or I'm half asleep or whatever,
You mean to
but I
tell me
open
that
my eyes
at
when
no
it's through.
point you don't open your eyes in the middle? You don't look at
Hell
your girl?
no.
You don't look at your girl while you getting your meat
No,
top? Like,
hell
damn.
no. My eyes
Damn,
be
babe, you heard that?
closed.
The whole
Ooh.
time,
I'm-
every
Ooh, the
time?
whole
Ain't
time.
no-
From start to finish.
I'm mad.
All right,
You
all
missing
right,
out on a
next.
lot.
I'm in the
Next.
fantasy.
I'm a
Next.
I'm a
No,
liquor and
wait,
eye
what you
closer.
fantasizing
Look,
about?
I
You
want to
supposed to
be
be looking
known
at
for
your
a record
girl.
though.
No.
I had a guy tell me a story though.
Sometimes I like to look down and admire my
Look,
work, but sometimes I keep my eyes closed.
I had
So
a guy
what you
tell me a story
fantasizing
though.
about,
A guy
though?
told me a story I used to work with.
If I
It
got
was
my
so
eyes
bold,
closed, I'm fantasizing.
Look, see, wait a minute. We gonna come back to that. Wait a minute. I just heard.
I'm
I
just
heard
saying
that
because my
last part.
thing is,
No,
now
look.
would you be, if I told you like straight up, as soon as I got done and I looked down, like your homegirl, and you wasn't there, I called you exactly right after that happened, like I was half asleep, I looked down, your girl was finishing me off. Would you be mad at me? Or would it,
Flag on the play. Where am I that y'all are at the house sleeping? I'm
you
not
might have to
home.
go to work or
That was
something,
a
or you might
question I
have dipped.
had,
You might have
too.
dipped to do something, but your girl
This is
saw the
how
chance that you
interesting
wasn't
you
there
are.
and just took the chance.
I'm not home when you sleep.
That
I don't.
quick?
You don't know that I'm not home.
Dang, I gotta be up while you gone.
I'm just saying you're
Wait
not
a minute,
up
somebody-
that you
All right,
don't.
What about? Hold on, 1 minute. Because I gotta throw this would never happen. But like for example, Courtney be gone in the morning, right? Brandon get off late at night. He still be sleep when she gone, right? So if we not Brandon and Courtney, but my situation was that exact. What if my situation was that exact same situation? And I woke up like, damn, you ain't my girl, but I finished already.
You don't know when your wife left. You don't know your wife's schedule.
I don't. I can't. I mean, I know, but I don't necessarily. I'm just throwing it. I'm throwing
I'm
it out
just
there.
saying
though.
though, you don't know your wife's schedule. You don't understand that dynamic. No, I have a right.
Okay,
I have.
but
I have a.
it
I
can
have
be
a
something
right to
different,
be
though.
mad at the both of y'all. Like I said,
But you-
there is no way that you keep your head closed while I'm sitting up here going to town doing whatever I'm doing because you
Mine
don't
be
never
closed the whole
know.
time.
Dog, the
That-
lies.
That was part of the
My
story.
eyes
With the
just
same
lies.
reason.
That's what I'm saying.
A guy told me a
But
funny
if
story
he
though.
started
Look.
You
while I was
look.
half
I
asleep,
swear to God, you
Tell the
look.
story.
How do I
Tell
know
the
that you
story.
look? Because I look up at you while I'm doing it.
Let
Like,
me-
come on
let me
now.
I
tell
just
the
want to know would you
story.
be would
That's
you,
a- that's a
would you
form of
be mad at
submission,
me
but
or
I'm
would you
coming back
just
to
put
that,
her
though.
out and be like, baby, we
Look.
good? She made that honest.
First of all, I'm bopping her
Nah.
upside her head, and I'm gonna go upside yours, and it's gonna be some extra stuff. But I ain't gonna let her see it because I don't need her
But
to
you end
think.
up forgiving. You end up forgiving the guy, right?
Potentially, potentially,
See?
Okay.
and I say
Yeah,
potentially.
nah.
Even
That's
if
why
I
you-
was asleep, what
That's
if
why
I
you
was
never
asleep?
tell on yourself.
Because you even
What
said
you
just said,
mean?
you
Look.
said earlier if your man was asleep, you would roll over, get off while he's still sleeping, and you.
But that is my man. I know when my man leaves.
That's why you don't
I
know
understand
what's
his
going on.
schedule. He understands my schedule. So if I notice that it's 6:30 in the morning and he been gone since 4:30, first of all, whoever is sitting next to me gotta go.
First,
Off
if you
rip.
have sleep, you ain't.
No.
paying
If
attention to the clock.
I'm
All right.
up
What if
getting
this one
some,
day he get
I'm
off
up.
early?
Look, on bail, because again, this is one of those conversations where we ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna tell you a funny story about this though, and why he said what he said, and it's gonna tie into it all. A guy I used to work with told me a story. He said he used to have sex with his wife. When he had sex with his wife, she kept her eyes open and looked at him because she didn't want to see him close his eyes, because she didn't want him to enjoy what he was doing to her. She said, look, I want to make sure your sexual experience is as rough as possible. So I'm going to be petty to you. Even if I'm doing going oral or any of that stuff, I'm going to still do it just like this, because I don't want you to have that satisfaction when I'm doing that to you there. I thought that was pretty petty. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that
Sounds
people
crazy.
look, it does. Look, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, this, I'll leave my man anonymous or whatever. We'll just call him anonymous, for the sake of all things. But it's like, man, like that's a whole nother beast in itself, though. I got questions about that. Like, are y'all really that petty? Like, to the point where you be like, yeah, he looked like he having a good time.
That's a
I'm going to
difference.
shut him down right
What
here.
was the purpose though?
Exactly. Like,
That's what I'm
did
saying.
What did she get out of that?
She got satisfaction knowing that she, she was sitting there
You see
bothering
that?
How
him.
though?
No.
Like, did
You
she
see
nut?
that? This
Look,
that's the type of stuff that make you want to cheat.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm stupid for going to cheat because you want to give me a bad experience. And then if I tell you it's a bad experience, I'm wrong. If I go cheat, I'm wrong. What the hell?
Flag. Look,
Flag on the play. Go ahead, play. I hear you.
I'm just saying, man.
look, I'm gonna look. I'm not women bashing. Wait a minute, I'm not women bashing.
Shit,
Look,
I am. Ain't no winning with y'all.
Baby, I am the ultimate prize. First of all, understand that what I bring to your table is a whole lot. I can bring my own damn table, roof, and house included. What I decided to do, I decided to do with you.
That mean you winning though.
So
I said ain't no winning for us with y'all.
I decided to do it with you, which clearly means you can do the same thing as me. Let's come together as a unit. Don't bash it. Don't knock it. It's okay.
look.
No.
It's okay. Don't knock it. Like no.
I'm bringing my own silverware to everything. Look, I got a table. I got a chair.
Thank you. Who said it?
I
Who
got
said
it
it? Thank
all.
you, Crystal. Why
I got
cheat? Just
everything.
leave.
Look,
If that's what you want to
I'm
look
get-
at, go ahead.
Look, I'm getting
Kick
beside
me off the
myself.
hook.
Dime said you veering off. Next.
Look.
Damn, don't get beat.
Debbie said, if you're getting yours, I better get mine however I need to. We both better have a great experience. It's not a one-way street. It's never a one-way street.
Look, man. See,
would
this
hope
is
that,
why
you would
I
hope
say.
that you would want
This
to
is why I
share
say
that with
you
a person
deliver.
that you messing with anyway, though.
But this
You know
is
what
why I
I'm saying?
say, if you deliver something immaculate one time, don't talk to her no more, because you're not going to live up to it. Women set these standards.
No, y'all set the standards.
And when you set the standard, they want
We
you
just
to
agree.
be at that standard every single time.
Why would you set a standard and then lower
That's why I'm just
it?
going to hit it one time. I'm not going to talk to you no more. I'm going to give you this bomb-ass sex, and
I
we're
ain't know
done.
dudes
done.
don't really do that.
We
Dudes
done.
don't really do that.
Hey, Joy Road.
Dude, look. Dudes don't
Exit
do
9?
that.
Why, we
Honestly, dudes don't do that.
Don't do what?
Hey, one time I'm done.
Most
Man,
of the
you
time,
said-
one time, if the sex is good like that, you ain't done.
People
But
hated
do
It
us.
can
that.
happen. It
People
can
hated us
definitely
for a
happen
long
with us.
time for doing
Nah.
that.
It can definitely
What,
happen
one
with
and
us. It's
done?
y'all.
Yeah, me, Brandon.
It's
Well,
y'all
see,
that
if
can't
it's
leave
just
it
good
alone
to me,
because
but if
King
it's a
the one that
mutual
done
good,
it.
and you saying you could just be like, you know what, I'm good.
With
and
y'all,
just,
if it's
nah.
good for
You
one, if
call
it's
it
good,
too.
y'all get
So you
emotionally
call it
attached.
tomorrow.
And you're not
You
gonna want to
call
share
it
it.
If
tomorrow.
you know that you're not going to deal with that person at all, and y'all just dealing with that one time, then you need to deliver mediocrity there. So there's no feelings in the
That's
situation.
what C Street
there.
was
That's why
about.
I
You
said
know
it's
what
a
I'm
difference
saying?
with
I'm not
y'all
gonna lie
because
to
y'all
you.
get emotionally attached if it's good. You're not gonna want to share.
Yeah, because if I hit you,
All women
if
are
I hit you the way that
not right away, not
if
the
you hit
first
somebody
day.
the way that they want to be hit the right
Tap
way
that
down to
cervix.
where
Hey.
they land
That's
shaking,
crazy.
that's the crazy. It's called crazy penis. That's what it's called. You know what I'm
I done
saying? It's called
had- I done
crazy
had
penis.
some
Women-
wet.
So we not knocking against y'all. Hit
I done
I know
had-
what you about to say.
I done
Look,
had some
I know what
wet
you about to say.
Made me come back to back in 5 seconds both times, and that was the only time.
Hey, look, and she ain't. Look, you like. I can't even talk to you,
Yeah,
girl. Look, it's like.
I ain't never talking to you again. Something wrong. I ain't never
you
did
did
that
that.
before.
He hit the hood like, B, you ain't gonna believe it. I'm like,
So look, that basically rolls into my next question, though, man. So basically, I would say not even just on the sexual aspect, double standards exist in
Yes,
both
they
sides
do.
of this thing, right? Double standards. Like,
Absolutely.
60-40.
That ain't a double standard. That's facts. Scientific facts.
Scientific facts. According to who's science?
No.
What science?
I was saying the double standards is 60-40. 60 women, 40 men. That's the double standard.
As far as what? Though?
Y'all got more double
I mean,
standards.
as far as what?
What?
Look,
What? Yes.
More double standards is what? Come on, I'm
Than
listening.
us.
Okay, how?
What you mean how?
How? Explain the double standard that
just
we had that
we
y'all
just
don't.
went through one.
What? Sex? There ain't no double standard.
You just sat up there and told my man if he hit a girl, he broke the trust. He asked you if you broke the trust first. You said, "Oh, I ain't really break the trust. I guess I was
Because
wrong."
I didn't break the trust. If you hit somebody first, you cheated.
Right, but then he flipped it on you and
That's
said,
a
"What
tit
if
for
you?
tat right there.
What if
You
you
can't
did
do
it
tit for tat.
first?
What if
Whatever
I did it?
wrong
I
is
was
wrong.
do dirt.
See what I'm saying? And you just said it like it ain't
But
nothing.
I'm do
I ain't
dirt
break-
though.
It's tit for tat.
I'm do
Right,
dirt.
right is right,
how?
wrong is
Dime
wrong.
said
Right.
how?
So it's okay.
I ain't say it was okay. I ain't say you had to.
So
Is
you
it
broke the
okay?
trust,
Yes or
right?
no?
Okay.
See, that's
Yes or
broke
no?
the trust,
Is it
right?
okay?
So you broke the trust,
if
right?
I
yes or no
cheated, if
question.
I
She
cheated
never
first,
answered
I
the
got
question.
you.
Yes or no
If
question
I
right there,
cheated,
by the way.
yes, I broke the trust.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's fine.
But
What's
again,
up,
y'all
Bob?
can't
That's
handle
what it
that.
is. It's not
No.
what it is.
Y'all can't
So
handle
the-
that
so
though.
the
Like
man's
she
wrong.
said.
So the
Y'all
man's
can't
wrong.
handle it,
Y'all
though.
can't-
Y'all
like she
can't
said,
handle it,
that
though.
was
Okay,
No,
so
y'all
because
can't
we can't
handle
handle
it.
it, that means you can't tell a
Why
lie.
should anybody have to handle somebody doing them wrong though?
Come on,
if
Flip,
a person
get in there.
decides I don't
Get him,
want to
Flip.
deal with that shit, why are they
Come on,
wrong for leaving you alone?
You're not wrong for leaving me alone, but I have to
It's,
steady,
it's
I have
not,
to
it's not
steady
about
deal
not
with
handling
you.
anything though.
I have to
You don't
steady
have
deal
to.
with you.
You choose to do that. That's the decision y'all make. Just like
Okay.
y'all choose to go back to a bad relationship. It's like men choose to deal with chicks that ain't shit. Just like chicks still do
But
decide
it
y'all
show-
was ain't shit.
It
Y'all
show
make a
y'all
decision.
no patience.
Again,
It's not about
but that
patience.
still
Why
shows
should-
no as to
why
what
should-
you would
why
try.
Why should man or
What we
woman?
don't have
Why should
patience
man
about?
or woman have any patience with somebody doing wrong?
I don't believe you should. But I'm in a healthier space now, so I don't believe that you should have to deal with somebody that is going to consistently do that with you.
But
Then,
why is she saying though that
I used to do
women can
females
deal with
wrong
it and
and
it's
tell 'em take
strong?
it for what it's
But
worth.
men decide they won't deal with it.
Like,
and
you
leave
either
it.
gonna get
Because
with
you
it or
never
not.
want to deal with it.
Why should
But
they though?
we-
Does
So why
that
you
make,
don't
does
have
that make
to.
us does that make
You
us
don't
smarter
have
for
to.
not wanting to deal with no bullshit?
You don't have to. But at the end of the day, don't feel like we have to forgive you and be all up on you.
But y'all
You do
expect
wrong.
us
Oh,
to.
baby, please keep
But y'all
sweating
expect
us
us to.
to death. But then if we do something and
No
it's
one
an
said that,
honest
though.
mistake,
But y'all expect us to,
can't
though.
handle
Cheating
it.
ain't
We
an honest
wrong
mistake.
when
You
we
made a
can't take
decision.
y'all back.
Nah, I mean, yeah,
Cheating
you know
is not-
what?
cheating
It
is not a
depends.
mistake.
No,
You made
it
a-
depends
you
on the
made a
level. It
decision.
depends on the level.
You tripped
It
and fell on
does.
the dick.
Nah, and I ain't talking about that. Now that's childish. I'm talking about the level of it. Because everybody say like texting is cheating, flirting is cheating. You know, everybody got different levels of cheating. So
Man,
it
it's
depends
only
on the
one
level to
cheat.
me.
It's
I
only
mean,
one
hey,
cheat.
Look, if it's-
we
look,
going with the
it's only one
generation
cheat.
because
Let's
the
not
new
funny.
generation
Look,
say a
look,
lot.
let me-
Hey,
let
New
me-
generation say a
look,
lot.
look.
Because
I'm
y'all
gonna
say
interject.
all forms of communication is cheating.
I'm about to interject, and we gonna move it because I did circle back. That's my bad, y'all. Look, understand this: if you can't do something without telling your spouse or your significant other what you did, it's cheating, flat out. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all ain't gonna agree or disagree. It really don't matter. But that's what it is, though. If I can't go out there and say, Cody, hey, I just got finished texting this chick a minute ago, da 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 da, et cetera, then I'm on some BS then. Period.
But what if you never see her?
Even though I don't never see, it's still the principle that it happened, though.
It's catfish.
I feel like you watched that on the show or something. What is that?
I'm just
man?
saying it's catfish. So how's it cheating? You may never meet that girl. You just might want to talk.
You can't talk to your whiz? You can't talk to your
I
lady?
can.
Is it not the same thing?
It might not be.
Why not?
It depends what you and the other person talking about.
But there's so much to talk about.
But what if she don't want to talk about
This is
it?
why they say niggas ain't shit.
But I'm just saying. But I'm just saying. Okay, you just said that. Girls say we ain't chick because of that. But what I'm saying is, this is the flip side of it.
Okay.
Y'all, what we can't do with y'all, we gotta just accept it and never want to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I feel you, bro. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why it is like that, though. The reason why it's like that is because, you know what I'm saying, per generation standards, because of us being men, especially black men, we're built to handle more of any of those situations. As bad as a cop out as that sounds, it's the truth, though. Like, I don't care. Again, I don't care what nobody say because I'm not saying nothing wrong. I ain't saying nothing inaccurate. You know what I'm saying? We're built to handle all of that stuff, but nobody wants to still check on that strong person when they're handling it, though. So even if I'm going through any emotional discomfort during my relationship, during friendships, during any of that stuff, oh man, he can handle it. He's good. Don't worry about him. He'll shake it off.
This
You
my
know what I'm
whole thing,
saying?
man. I guess I'm just a little bit different. I don't, like that texting stuff. I don't care about that stuff, man.
Right, I got you. I
He just
understand.
better not ever be at my house. You feel me? That's,
Look,
how
See,
I
that's
feel.
why I say different levels for different folks.
Man, you right. Cause I don't trip on stuff like that. I don't care
I feel
about
you.
stuff.
I got you. Look,
You know what I'm
Agree,
saying?
disagree.
I just feel like you an adult. I'm to be with you to be your man, not your daddy. You feel me? If I gotta police everything you do, I don't need to mess with you.
Exactly.
That's exactly how I feel.
And
If I gotta be all suspicious about your phone, where you went, who you hanging with, why you ain't,
Look, that's
I ain't gotta be with you.
that's that trust. Yeah, that trust though is a
Trust
key.
ain't a factor.
Look, man, that's a whole other story. Look, I got another question for y'all, something a little more lighter. You know what I'm saying? To the people that have children in the room. You know what I'm saying? And to the people that's looking on this live. You know what I'm saying? Who comes first, your kids or your spouse?
Go
As
first.
far as what?
Not
somebody-
to the nasty sense. What's wrong with y'all?
In life, in life, the dinner table. What? Look,
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Just-
say. Like, in what situation?
No, just
Or
period, just in
general
general.
verse?
Like, you know how, like, you know what I'm saying, where you have certain moments where, like, if a relationship or something is on the
It
downbeat.
depends. If it's
then-
my wife, my wife. If you're my girlfriend, no, it ain't gonna be my.
So even if it's your
girlfriend or
baby
my
mama,
kid.
your baby mama, she ain't getting no perks. Then if it's your wife, it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You before them,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As it should be then, because it's your wife,
my
and
wife,
you
yeah.
cleave to her, she cleave to you, et cetera, et cetera, et
Yeah.
cetera. Then. You know what I'm saying? So,
nuh-uh.
nuh-uh.
Nobody coming for my child. I'm sorry. I mean, but then at the same time, it do to a certain extent to me, depend
If
on
I
the
get my
level.
plate after your kids, I'm
'cause-
slapping that shit across the room.
No, because it depends on the level. If we married, okay, you my husband, that's different. But I ain't about to be dating no dude. You my boyfriend, and
Okay,
you
if-
about to just come for my
so
daughter.
Didi, let me ask you.
Not happening.
I'm your husband. Am I getting my plate first or your kid?
That's a yes or no.
Oh
answer.
wait, look. That's what you see. I'm thinking. You see, I went to the side. Like,
Look, man, wait a
you know
minute.
what? The man get to play first.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that honestly.
I'ma eat
The
dinner
man get to
tonight.
play first but it depends on if you the man of the house. Period. Sorry.
I interject. I
depend
want
on
my
if
daughter
you
to get her
mad
play
house.
first.
Why you want
Just
your
because
daughter
of
to
me,
get your play first?
I don't mind my daughter eating before me. That's my daughter. My
But
daughter,
we eat
that's my
together.
everything. So if that means she got to eat before me, I can respect that.
That's what. But at the same time, we should be eating together. All the
We
plates
should be
getting
eating
put
together.
down.
I mean, they
And
are
we
going
gonna
to serve
say
together,
grace.
but
Yeah,
if
we
my
gonna
daughter
think
we
As
should
a
be
family, huh?
eating
You want to
together
feel
as
real
a family.
family. Like, you got to be oriented.
Together.
You look, it's like.
But
Be
I had a
together.
friend who husband didn't get off when dinner was ready. So what she did was she made his plate first and put it to the side. Everybody else ate, and then when he came home, his plate was warmed and presented in front of him. Is that still a bad idea?
that's respect.
No,
That's
but do
respect
he
right
got
there.
enough for seconds?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
There's enough for seconds, but then the plate was made
That's
based
cool. No,
on
that's
based
cool.
on the volume that he eats.
That's cool.
So the plate was this huge, stupid, huge plate.
Oh, yeah, I'm
And it
cool
was
with
put to
that.
the side. The kids ate. If I was there, I ate. She ate. There was always more. There was always food left over for lunch or seconds or whatever. And his was just set to the side because he was never home when it was officially done.
All I know is that kid better not have a big piece of chicken. That's all.
Man, look, that's what I'm saying.
Listen, the kids had steak.
I
The
want
kids
that.
had hot
Big piece of
dogs, and
chicken.
he had a steak.
Tell him he want to be
Exactly.
greedy. Be greedy somewhere else.
Not even hot dogs. Hot dogs are
I-
fucking me.
I dated a dude that ain't like the big piece of
Hot dogs
chicken.
are
So,
spaghetti
look,
He don't like the big piece of
I
chicken.
dated a dude that only
don't
liked
like
the
the-
Who don't
thighs.
like the big piece of
Well,
chicken?
what that make
Wait a
him? What
minute.
that
No,
make him?
she
What
said
y'all want
the
to say
kids
about
like
him?
it.
There ain't no
him a
man.
mark.
He ain't
Look,
no man.
make him a
What
mark.
that make him?
You don't want to
No.
eat the big piece of chicken?
He a metrosexual.
He liked it. He liked it the
Mark
thighs.
He said, I like the thighs, yeah. What thighs he liking? I don't know.
Right.
Only God
He wants
knows.
some,
That can go either way. Look.
some baby wing thighs or something. You know what I'm saying?
So that make him a metro.
Right.
Look, Josh
That make
said
him a
old
metro?
tradition. That makes him a
What?
metro, by the way.
The-
Josh said old
the
traditions
chicken-
where the man of the house ate first since he was the provider. And Connie said that tradition is damn near still current to this day.
It's important, I think, in a household. Honestly,
I've
Because
seen
it's
that
part of
actually. When my
structure.
parents were married, my
It's
dad did
structure,
always
yeah.
get his plate first before we did.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
He
every
still
man
gets his
can't
plate.
play. Every man can't play that.
Nah, it's
role,
every
though.
man for himself, but he got his first. We always move out the way for him, and my mom made all the plates initially.
I had no daddy.
We got enough to make ours. She made his, she made hers, and she got out the way.
And that's that, huh? Just, I mean, look, again, that's different operations in different times, especially with the way 2019 is, where the roles are kind of like just reversing and everything, like with, you know what I'm saying, women,
It's them kind of like they are reversed.
they are reversing. Do elaborate, sir. Look, we're talking about just
Well,
in like
sex
employment things. You're talking about just in,
mean,
in other different areas,
Well, I
or
don't care if they kill me in the comments anyway, but
but that's why you missed the controversy.
I
You
was
like
just gonna
that,
say,
man.
you know, no disrespect to the women, but I mean, it's cool. Like, employment and stuff like that, you know, they come in the rise. But I do feel like in the home, where it should be the man that's the head, it's not like that anymore. And it's not like that because the man ain't out here and can't do it. It's because y'all won't let them do it. Diddy.
Explain.
What you mean explain?
Explain. Why won't I let you be a man?
Because a lot of women today take their independent stuff and they take it to the max.
All women don't do that.
How? How am I taking it to the back? I'm just making sure that I'm
Y'all,
good.
y'all kill me.
I'm asking you a question.
So if you got a dude,
Hey,
I'm
you got a
Welcome
dude.
back, brother.
If you
Let's
got
go.
a dude that's gonna make
Get
sure
in
your
there.
car got gas in it, clean your car off, shovel the car off, do all that man stuff, take the trash out. Is he not providing?
He's doing a whole lot.
So if he don't give you a compliment for 2 days in a row, you get mad. Is that okay?
Absolutely. It's fine. It is fine because what you have done, you've taken the trash out. I haven't had to ask you. You have cleaned my car off.
So
my
what
car
if a chick
started.
say,
My
so
car
what if a chick say,
warm.
I don't want
have
none of that.
gas.
I'd rather you just give me compliments.
That's that chick. That's not me. I'm cool with it.
But it's too many of those chicks nowadays.
So why is it a limit to
So
some?
why-
You can do this,
but
you
this is
do
the
this,
thing.
so you ain't gonna do that.
Because
Why
y'all do it.
are y'all accounting
Because y'all
us?
do
Why
it.
can't
Why y'all
why
holding
can't
us
you do all
accountable
of
for
it?
what
Wait,
they
You
want?
can't
wait,
just be
wait,
my
wait,
nigga.
wait, hey.
Then you hear what Keisha said earlier. She wanted 5 times a day.
Why?
And it-
We not going.
I'm
I
just
said
saying.
we can
We
do
ain't
2
go-
times every other day.
Look,
That's
Ding the
me.
bell,
Again,
brother,
He
ding the
don't
bell.
speak
look,
for me.
look. Understand this. Nah, look, we not even trying to do the score thing, and it's like to each his own with this because I'm pretty sure everybody at this panel is confident in their own selves. Then, right? So none of the stuff that y'all are talking about has anything to do with y'all or y'all situations. Then, right?
Right.
All right, there. You know what I'm saying? So, see, look, there's a lot of people. With that being said, there is a lot of people that's out here on the nonsense or whatever, but we ain't here to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Look, they gonna stew in their own nonsense because what they think they're doing is all right. You know what I'm saying? I understand, bro. Look, it's a lot of independent women out here that want to make their independence shine. I'm not knocking that. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
There's a
either.
reason why that is, but but for the sake of argument and the sake of everybody sitting right here, we're not going to even touch that.
Shout out
either.
to all the independent women.
Look,
Ain't nothing
for
wrong with
real.
independent
because
women.
you know what I'm saying? You got to go ahead.
That's
look.
Brian Thompson at his finest.
Oh,
I'm
shout out
just
to
You
the
trying to say he
independent
gonna play
women.
Peacemaker right there,
Yeah,
man? Look.
That's him at his finest, man.
But it's like,
No,
man,
I don't find
It's
nothing
time
wrong
to
with a
let up
woman
on
being
it, dog.
independent. As long as she know that I'm the man when I come home, and you know what I'm saying.
And
That's all that matters to me.
there's
That's it.
even if she's the breadwinner in your house, that wouldn't hurt your masculinity at all, there, right?
If she doesn't
Nah,
push it.
because I mean, on my
What-
situation, it was a
if she
situation. It
don't
was a
treat
time
me
when I
like
was
a
on.
hell yeah.
But
Some
it was a
women
time
that
where I
treat you
couldn't make as much as my wife made because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was sick. I had my kidneys was failing.
And it
so
was never
now,
a ding against you then, even when everything was going down there, right?
Right.
Everything, see, and that's what I'm
so
talking about.
now you know what I'm saying. Now that
Shout
I'm
out
able to
Angel.
make more or
Good job.
whatever. I mean, my position was always. I always held my position high. I always knew I was the man regardless. So
See, but that was a confident
pretty
thing that was
good.
already instilled in you already. You weren't going to sit there
Yeah.
and second guess
Well,
yourself
nobody
in your
gonna make me
situation,
feel less
man.
of a man.
But
I'm
that's the
always
way-
gonna be
that's
that
the way
nigga.
you're supposed to be hardwired and operable.
You-
The thing with
you
me
feel
is
me?
the thing with me is that it's a lot of men out here that don't sit there and have that type of confidence and move like that then and feel insulted or they feel emasculated by their woman and it's
But
like
very-
why?
But in that situation, it's very easy to be insulted, and that's what the point I was getting at. When, y'all throw a lot of insults at us, and it's just unfair sometimes.
And see, and here's the other thing I learned in marriage counseling, bro.
No, now you want to shake your head.
Look,
Nah,
the thing
'cause
I learned in
men do the
Go-
same
go
thing.
ahead.
Look, the thing
I
I
wanna
learned
hear
in
what
marriage
you
I mean, if
counseling.
we gonna say
No,
that,
no,
we
no.
can say men do the same
Look,
thing.
the thing I learned in
Honestly.
marriage counseling is that for the most part, women only have their words then. We overpower you in every other different category and we can yell at you and
Well,
talk
don't
you
hurt
down
me
from
that
emotion.
way.
No,
Don't hurt
no,
me
I understand
that
that, bro. But see, we got to still dig in and be like, look, you got to shake it off, bro. As much
You're
as I
right.
hate that, you got to shake it off.
Sometimes I do want to dig in, and I want to just reach up to the sky. You feel me? That's how it make you feel sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, damn, you been at home playing that damn game. You ain't did shit all. Dang, man.
Horrible.
Give me a kiss. Hug me. Hold me. You just gotta
Embrace
come in
me,
there.
please.
You know what I'm saying?
Am I coming
Come in
home
there.
and hugging you or holding you? You just playing the game every day?
Uh-oh.
What's the
Okay.
deal with that?
Yes.
Nah, at some point it's like, come on.
Because I'm
nah,
still doing
come
something
on.
good. I'm at home waiting on you.
What?
Oh, that
Nah,
ain't good enough.
look. I could get a
I mean,
puppy.
can I come home? Can at least can I call you once I take the meat out the freezer so it can be thawed?
So if
Can I ask
everything,
you to put the clothes from the washer into the dryer? Can I ask you to do that and you still play the game? If you still do all of that, then
Right.
by all means, I'll take a hug when I come home.
If all that was finished when you got home and he was playing the game, it wouldn't matter. He's playing the game, right?
I would be A-okay.
What if I just
As
don't
much as
feel
I hate
like
it,
it?
as much as I sit up here and tell him on that damn game all day, and he knows it, everybody knows it, that'll be my favorite line with him. If he was at home all day and I went to work and I asked him to do boom, 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 X, Y, and Z, and just have it done when I'm home, on my way home, and you know that I'm on my way home, don't wait till I'm turning down the block to be like, oh, I just threw the chicken out. Then I'm going to have an attitude. But if you have done all of this and you are sitting at home chilling,
Is it really worth
waiting,
getting mad
whatever.
about?
Absolutely. I have worked all day long. I have done everything under the sun to not
So the
You
flip
done
side-
work,
or the
you
flip
done
side-
work
not
all day
smack.
long, and now you
I'm
mad at me
saying-
about some hard ass chicken.
Absolutely.
So on the flip side, if a dude done
What
worked
am I
all day
supposed to
long
eat?
and he come home, you ain't got dinner ready, so you should be mad.
I go get you.
I didn't say you was going. I didn't say that.
Because
I
y'all be
said
like,
just
yeah, I
have it.
gotta-
Yeah.
I just said have it
Give me
out.
some.
I'll
Go get
cook.
some.
Give me 10 minutes to sit up here and get myself together, pour my
Hey, wait a
wine.
minute.
I will
not about
cook. I will do that.
Nigga won't even take-
But I
communication.
asked you.
It's not about
Courtney
I
said the nigga
asked
won't
you
even
at
take the
10 in
meat.
the morning
That's a jab at me though. How you gonna
to
jab
take
me?
the meat out, take the trash
was
out.
one time,
You know,
last
put the
week.
clothes from the washer to
Sorry.
the dryer, move
Won't
this
even take
around.
out the
I
hamburger
asked
meat.
you.
I mean, come on.
So you
but
mean to
let's
tell
be
me you
real.
sat at home
That's gonna get
these
played
10
out
hours
after
I
a
was at
while.
work and
It's
didn't do
gonna be played out.
anything? And then you got the nerve to
I
ask
don't-
for a
I didn't feel
hug,
like
ask
it.
for some dinner,
I shouldn't
ask
have
for
to
some
ask
ass.
for no hug, number one.
What?
I
Can I
gotta
have a
ask for
kiss?
a hug?
Can I have a kiss? Hello to you too.
Hell no, you better just give me a kiss.
Shoot. Can I have a kiss,
Look,
please?
Let me
I
go
will
pick up
cut
this
the
hot
car-
and ready after I get off the game.
I will cut the car
That's what I'm
off
gonna do. Pick up this hot and ready.
mid-drive. Can I
It's
have a
$5
kiss,
flat.
please? I will
But
stop
we
you at the
not
stoplight.
friends.
So you just want to go kiss
You
me?
better give me a kiss.
Can I have a kiss, please? You just want to go kiss me today, huh?
You better give me a kiss.
Yeah, okay. But you want a kiss, but you want also that hot meal. But you can take that stuff out.
I ain't asked for it though.
But you wasn't going to knock it if I did it.
Hell no.
If I gave you, if I presented you with
I'm
this
supposed to
hot
eat it.
plate, if I gave you this
You said I'm
monster
supposed to
choli
be
with garlic bread, if I gave you this homemade lasagna,
Okay.
if I did all of that, you gonna tell me that you're gonna turn the plate down? You didn't ask
No,
for the
I
plate,
ain't
but
gonna
I
turn
fed
it down.
you.
I'ma eat it.
Right. All I asked you to do was take the stuff out the freezer.
But
You
I
sitting at
didn't
home
ask.
all day, but you also didn't ask to eat, and I still
Right.
fed you.
But this month,
So,
right.
okay,
why-
so I can be selfish.
So
So,
why
what
you
y'all-
why you
So
can't
I can be
sit
selfish.
kiss me
Paying the bills, though.
without
Who
asking?
paying the bills?
I can be
Look, you said who paid
selfish.
it. So the bills make a difference. Wait a minute, look.
Why you
So I
can't
can be
say
selfish.
that?
So you
BB
mean to
asked
tell
the
me that
question.
if
I'm
you don't take the
saying.
food out the
That's-
freezer,
that's
Hey,
him.
let's
What
go.
you
Come
gonna
on,
do?
hit it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
who
answer
paying the
it.
bills
I
here?
heard her.
All
I
right.
heard her. I'm gonna answer it. So
For
you
sure.
mean to tell me? Now give me 2 seconds, and I'm gonna come back to it.
One.
So you mean to tell me
Two.
that if
It's 2
I
seconds.
sit here and I ask you to pull the meat out the freezer and you don't, and I leave, get me Wendy's, I eat, and I come back home, I'm wrong because I didn't bring you anything, right?
No, I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care. Okay.
You can bring a Sprite back at least. Something.
Oh no. You didn't take
They
the
Sprites
trash
be
out.
flat.
You didn't pull
Look.
the meat out.
Look.
You didn't do anything I asked you to do.
I can't get a
Huh.
Sprite though.
You can't get nothing but a hello. Honestly. Now, as far as Didi
No
goes,
booty at the end of the night. No
No.
Sprite.
I asked you for one thing.
Pull the meat out, right?
Pull the meat out the freezer, not the meat out your pants, because that has to be specified in certain households. No jabs. That has to be specified in certain households. Not the meat out your pants, the meat out the freezer, the turkey, the steak, the chicken, or whatever you want for dinner for me to cook for you that night. Who pays the bills? I say it depends on the household. If you got the rent and I got the utilities, then I feel like it's
Man,
fair.
50-50.
No. I didn't say that you got to go all of it.
Jesus Christ.
I am saying
50-50.
Not
if
50-50.
you pay the rent, if you pay the rent,
Boy,
the
you
mortgage,
crazy.
if you pay the rent, the mortgage, whatever, and I cover
Cost
utilities
of living high. We gonna
and
split these bills.
my
bro.
groceries. First of all, I'm not knocking it. I work. If you say we split them, we split them. It is what it is.
Well, that's what's
But
up.
if you, as my person, pay the mortgage, pay whatever it is, and I come behind you and say, I'll pay the utilities, I'll put the groceries in the fridge. It is not a hard request, and you sit at home on your behind all day to pull the stuff out.
I'm confused because if the dude paying the majority of the bills, 80% of the bills, you
The
paying
mortgage.
20%.
The mortgage, the one. And
The
I'm not knocking it. No.
That
Wait.
bill is
Wait.
Look,
Whoa,
see,
whoa.
Y'all be
Whoa.
careful.
Before I get
Everybody be
attacked,
careful.
I understand that the mortgage on some places, most places, may be higher, but that is a house. That is a house. Some
the
couples
bills.
live in apartments. So while it still may be the bill combined, you still have the utilities, the extras, anything else that you want to do. I'm not knocking. If you paying the most of the bills,
So what I'm asking is,
I'm
if he
listening.
paying 1,000, you paying 600.
Okay.
But he can sit at home all day and play video games. He don't take the food out the refrigerator. You gonna be mad because he take the food out the refrigerator? Just because you worked all
In
day?
that
When I
situation, you
asked
better
you,
bring me
yes.
some
No.
damn Wendy's
Oh,
home.
no.
No. But dang, if I
Absolutely
asked
not.
you to,
Look,
then I'm
I
gonna be mad.
asked
you.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
Don't he
just
gotta
gonna
work
be
too,
mad
though?
if
But don't
I
he gotta
ask.
work too, though?
This is what it is,
Yeah.
though.
No,
He
but
great.
I'm not gonna be mad though.
No,
I'm
this is
only
what
be
it is.
mad
Look,
because
look,
it's
look,
like,
wait,
dang,
wait,
I
wait,
asked
wait,
you
wait,
why
wait,
you
wait,
couldn't
wait,
do
wait.
You better
it.
would bring me some
This is what
Wendy's
it
home.
and this is what it comes down to. It comes down to, you know what I'm saying, leaving those situational things at the door. Like, I'm not trying to keep score with you. If we working and we doing our things in stride, guess what? If I fall and I miss the slack on something as simple as putting something out the freezer, just do it then. Same thing with me. If we got stuff that we clean up, we got a way we operate like that as a unit then. It ain't no numbers to it. It's not a score being taken to it. It's not a knock against nobody. If we doing what we supposed to do, these conversations won't exist then. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's like these conversations exist because of the simple fact that people want to feel like, okay, I'm into this role or I'm into this area. So this is my responsibility to do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, if you be like, look, I was just tired today, baby. I couldn't do it. Guess what? I'm going to do it then. Why? Because it makes sense. I'm not about to give you flack about why you didn't do it or why you were tired. We just get it done then. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the week, it'd be like, it was a rough week, wasn't it? Hell yeah. Well, look, we got this stuff to clean up. Well, we got this to do. We got that to do. Let's do it together then. We're here now. It ain't about who was sitting there. It ain't about who wasn't doing X, Y, and Z. Again, if I got 2 days off and I know I want to unplug for those 2 days, I'm going to do something to make sure all my stuff is taken care of. But I'm still going to unplug, though, because I go out here and fight this war every single week. I don't want to be a war zone at home.
That's
so
what I was
to
trying to
eliminate
get
the
to,
war
though.
zone at
Like,
home.
they work just like
I'm
you
gonna
work.
go ahead and do this
Exactly.
right
That
here.
ain't
then.
cool.
And if you go out and
That's
get
your
some
place to
Wendy's,
be.
you better bring me some damn Wendy's.
I want to vote for just like your ass. Matter of fact, fuck that. I want a Baconator.
Look,
With Baconator fries. With the Baconator fries.
Exactly.
And you better bring me that large
strawberry
strawberry
lemonade.
lemonade. Man, my man.
look,
Go ahead and ring that bell.
ring that. Look, on another note, something a little. I'm going all completely off of this men versus women thing for 1 second because y'all killing me right now, man. But it's good though. It was fun. So, you know what I'm saying? A question that was asked during my thing was, D.L. Hewley talked on his radio show about transgender females competing against female athletes being an unfair advantage, and the internet trolled him for it. Is it fair due to equal rights or unfair due to hormonal differences? Wow.
It's unfair.
It's unfair.
Shit.
Well, I had just watched a
How?
video about that.
It's
and
unfair.
How's it
I-
unfair?
I thought it was.
Because it's pretty
deep,
much a
but
nigga.
I-
It's two women, ain't it?
That's pretty
two
much a
women,
nigga in
ain't
the
it?
sport.
I was just about to say.
It's two women, ain't it?
Lord.
But that's what they said, a hormonal difference.
You
It's basically
saying,
like,
you saying it's a man because you know it used to be a man, right?
But it's
And
not a
physically.
man still anymore because they
Two
go through the
women.
hormone treatments. They go through the hormone
two
therapy and the
women.
replacements. So it's technically two women. Even though I don't know sports, I'm just a
Just
spectator.
take all the testosterone.
So-
Does all the testosterone
it's
going
still
down?
there.
Does your body stop producing
It's still
testosterone?
No,
there.
because we
Okay.
still produce testosterone just like y'all produce
the
testosterone.
same
But
level
it's
we do,
not.
though?
No, it's not the
So
same
it's two
level.
women.
But I'm saying when men go through that transgender, they go through all of that elective surgery. There is hormones that they are put on. While they may not be equally matched,
It ain't
it
the
is still
pills.
two
We
women.
already got y'all feelings anyway.
What?
I got something to
Courtney
say.
said,
Courtney
no
said,
feelings.
It's
Courtney said
unfair.
give them their own category, and that'll solve everything.
This is my thing.
Yeah,
It-
and that's
it's-
exactly what I
honestly,
said.
It's 100%
Hey, man,
unfair.
Courtney.
They own
You're not-
yeah, give them
category.
that way they're included then. That's what
Exactly.
she
Let's
said.
give them their own still.
Yeah,
She
and
just
then-
straight put them in the cup.
I
That's
mean,
what I
certain
said.
things like we come track and field.
They in their own
Guys gonna
category.
have more genetically than a woman is. So just because you go through all that surgery, at the end of the day, like he's still, at the end of the day, genetically still a man.
Exactly.
I don't care how many hormones you put in your body.
So it'll be unfair.
That's how I feel.
It ain't cool.
That's what I said. I'm a spectator.
If Usain Bolt turned himself into a woman, he'd be able to outrun any woman out there.
Case in
I
point.
got another
A
question.
man,
So
a
say
man and a woman.
you
is
getting
the
into
same.
it with that woman, and he or she tries to fight you.
I'm not fighting Bruce Jenner. I'm
Oh,
not. Sorry,
you got a hidden strength deep inside.
I mean,
See,
I'm
with
just
that
saying,
instance
you gotta
alone,
look
you
at
see
it
how
like
it's
the
unfair?
body is still
Exactly.
It's still a
So apply
man
that
me.
to everything else. You see how it's always going to be
But
unfair?
then if you got the ones that's like Sydney Star, if y'all know who that is.
A nigga.
She look like a girl though, so I don't know. She I had
still
to
a
see
dude.
like
Damn it, man.
the body look
You
like.
can only shave that Adam's apple so low. That's still a dude.
I mean, it's still a
Man, you
dude.
broke
But
Is
it.
Sydney
hey,
Star really a
Hey.
boy?
after a
dude.
while,
It's
you
a guy.
change everything.
You
You
sure?
don't know. You might have
Yes.
How you
softened
know
up.
it's a guy?
I don't personally know, but if you're going to doctors to get your peen removed for
Every
a,
woman has
I watched
a
Love and
penis.
Hip Hop New York. That's how I know it was a dude.
Oh,
know
you
that,
watch
right?
the reality shows,
It's the
man?
truth.
It got me
Here we
slipping.
go.
Am I
I
lying?
watched the cartel. I
Keisha,
watched
am I
all
lying?
that.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Your coochie
y'all.
fell out,
Ke-
sir.
Keisha,
First
am
of
I
all,
lying?
Man.
Am I lying?
your coochie
Because
fell out.
you
Listen,
know I'm telling the truth. That's why you ain't want to answer it. Am I lying? Why you saying, oh, your guy, am I lying?
Because here
Yes
you
or
go.
no?
All I said was that if you're going for that, you're a man. I don't have to have that removed.
Am I lying, though? Just,
You
yeah,
may,
just
you
give me
may,
yes or no.
you may, and or may not be lying.
Yeah, okay, I see how you trying to play me. Free Kellos.
Look, free
out.
kills.
Free
He
Kellos,
out.
man. No, he ain't.
He couldn't afford his bail at
Yeah,
first.
he
He
couldn't
said
afford
they
it.
said he out. I just seen, I
He
seen the
sitting his ass
video.
down.
Angel said somebody was out, but I ain't necessarily get a
That
chance
is
to
a
read
video
it.
on Instagram. He walking out. You know
Can't
they
keep-
all
you
up
can't
on
keep
him.
a homie locked down.
Hey,
They
look, I-
said
I-
$100,000 on a
I read a
$1 million
meme.
bill.
I read a meme about R. Kelly that was funny. Hold on, look
Hey,
back.
Go ahead, let
me
I read a meme.
Big
man.
meme.
It said, look,
Chill,
he been
man.
winning the prison talent show for 6 years.
I'd be mad, though. I'd be mad, too.
No.
Look, you got this man coming in
Funny
here. Robert
one,
Sylvester. What's he doing here, man? Get this guy out of here.
One, and this, I thought of Joe too. When that Surviving R. Kelly thing came out, they made a meme that said, "This the Jeep R. Kelly was talking about." That's what it reminded me of. And it was a little Barbie Jeep.
Dog, look,
Hey, man, come on. Don't do this, man.
look, I'm not, man. Look, I just wanted
What's
to
the
visit
next
that for a
topic?
second, man. Look, you know what I'm saying. Now, look, I was reading.
I'm trying to love you at the end of the day, man.
You should
Man,
love me
fuck R.
anyway.
Kelly.
Look, we brothers,
Fuck
man.
R.
You gonna put Kels over me?
It was funny, Joe. It was funny.
So,
Come on, man.
you ain't nothing without David Ruffin, man.
Stop
Look,
with the slander, man. That's all I'm
Look.
saying, man.
I know you want to
That's
leave
funny.
me, but I
Don't do-
refuse to
don't do
let
my
you
mans
go.
like
Look,
He did
Us
himself
Kels
like
like that, man.
Capricorns got to stick together, man. We all we got.
no, we all. It's a whole lot of other Capricorns besides R. Kelly. Joe.
a lot.
That man's sick.
See,
Come on, B.
look. Anyway, look. I was reading though. I was reading something random, man. And I was looking. It was about the deer population in Michigan. This is completely like off base from everything we done talked about. But I wanted to tell y'all this story though, man, because it was funny, man.
Kill him.
So look, they said the deer population somewhere in Upper Michigan, they recorded 60 cases of deers that was. Did you just say kill them?
Kill them all.
Definitely did.
If they overpopulating, let's kill them.
Look, no, it's not even an overpopulation though. It's like they had 60 deers that was experiencing like zombie-like behavior.
Oh, I seen
Kill
that.
'em.
I seen that.
Kill 'em.
Absolutely.
And they- look,
That's some get out type stuff. Yeah,
See,
kill 'em.
here's the thing though.
That's,
If you
that's
kill them,
man-made.
That's how
Walking
Resident Evil
Dead
started
type
off.
spread then. You see what I'm saying? So they said don't catch them, don't eat them, don't eat the meat off of people like venison and all that.
It's gonna
Don't
be
eat 'em.
Walking
Burn
Dead,
the
Resident Evil
motherfucker.
Don't-
zombies.
don't-
But so then this
You know what I'm
is
saying?
this is the
So-
question.
Walking
If you
Dead.
don't do anything to stop that, does it just like
Burn 'em.
they just continue to spread? Like
Burn
you have
'em.
to do something.
Michigan
Burn 'em.
turning
You have
into
to-
Raccoon
you can't
City.
shoot
Yeah.
them, though.
Burn 'em.
Man,
They were saying you
No,
can't
but
shoot
they
them.
got all the animals that's eating deer. So
Right.
it's-
See,
But
it's a
that's what
wrap,
I'm
and we
saying, like,
eating
you
them
have to.
animals. We eating them animals.
And that's what they were
It's a
saying. Like
wrap.
it
They
could
got us.
it could potentially be like a zombie. You'll say a thing that'll spread to humans sometime in the near future. Who knows? It's all speculation. My question
that's
is
some
though,
Walking
look,
Dead
in the
stuff right
zombie
there.
apocalypse, look, who y'all rocking with there, man? Like, cause I'm talking about I need like some real shooters on my side. I don't need you thinking about nothing.
John Wick.
Look, John,
I'm gonna be by myself.
you gonna be by
Church.
yourself.
Yeah.
What you mean you gonna be by yourself?
'Cause, man.
I'll see you later.
A 1 + 1, all it's gonna do is slow you down.
So you gonna leave your whole family behind? You ain't taking nobody with you for the zombie
Hey.
apocalypse?
Hey, I love y'all.
You don't.
I love y'all.
You don't.
So you ain't gonna sleep
In
on
that
it.
instance, you do gotta be one man.
You ain't sleeping on
What
it.
man? For real?
Nah, you bad as an army. You don't
No,
watch
the
Walking
deer's
Dead.
not getting back
You
up
ain't
after you
watch
shoot
Walking
him.
Dead.
Somebody has to watch your back. Somebody has to be that person that at least
I can
looks
watch my
out.
own back.
No,
In
no,
a
no.
zombie
You
apocalypse,
gotta.
you need to be.
I don't want to be around in a zombie
You
apocalypse.
you absolutely.
Somebody watching your back
wholeheartedly-
gonna be holding that bite mark.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
True enough.
They
But you
gonna tell you that they got
you
bit.
absolutely have to
That's
have
why you
somebody.
figure
You
it
have
out.
to
They
eat
about to turn them
sometime.
out. Yeah, I got
You
bit
have to eat
2 hours
sometime.
ago,
At
I'm about to
some
turn
point,
on
your
you.
guard is gonna be
I'm
down.
perfect.
Somebody has to have your back.
Nah, I'm straight.
Period. Whether it's one person or whether it's 10 people,
survive
somebody
forever.
has to have you so that way everything else goes smooth.
Have you ever
I
seen
just
John
gotta do
Wick?
everything in my power to make sure I don't let my guard down there.
So you just go, you're gonna fall, you're gonna just drop dead in 5 days because you haven't
I
slept
guess
in
so. I'm
5.
gonna be delicious too. I guess.
Why?
What's this,
That's
honey barbecue?
pride. That's pride.
I'll make sure I
It's
burn
good.
your body when I pass you.
Exactly.
That pride, man.
Look, all I'm saying is, man, that I want some of my day ones to be out there rocking. If y'all get bit, guess what? I don't need you to tell me. If you start experiencing that behavior, I'm just gonna shoot you there, man. If
You
you're
see what
done
I'm
with
saying?
it. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
even
Look,
chance it, man?
look, because we gotta stick together, man. You seen the movies.
Hey, B, in the
You
zombie
got to go to the
apocalypse,
woods and
we-
get a bunker and just kick it with your
we
homies.
splitting
or whatever,
up, man.
Try to.
We said we splitting
Yeah,
up.
you're right. You do see what happened in the movies. Remember Cabin Woods? I'm trying to get some cooch, and she got the virus.
Look,
Yeah, her thighs is
You
bleeding.
know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, my God.
look, see
Be
that?
by yourself.
Well, Bird Box.
Look,
Be by yourself.
I ain't trying to.
Point
If
blank
I
period.
got to go through Bird Box, I'm removing the blind all day. I ain't about to be out there with my blind folded. I can't see nothing. It's a wrap. Ain't nothing.
What's off, man?
I'll be like, I'm sorry, Morgan. Let's take the blindfold off.
look, I didn't mean to, baby. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave you right here. So what if your baby turned into it? You gonna shoot? You gonna be able to shoot? More than-
We ain't talking about
Oh,
that.
she
I
turned to
don't know.
us.
I don't know if I can kill my kid.
Nah, I'm running.
I can.
Man,
So
look,
I'm not.
I'm
What
shooting
if
the
it's
hell out of
not-
my kid.
I'm about to say, what if it's not more so like zombies, but more
All I
so
gotta
like
do
Pet
is hit
Cemetery?
them.
Brought you
Then
in this
what?
world, I can take you out.
Look,
If Pet Cemetery, that might be a little different. I might have to let off a few shots or
I'm letting
whatever.
the
I
whole
cried
clip
while I'm
go.
shooting at her though.
I'm emptying
There'd be
everything.
nothing but tears rolling down my
I'm
face.
got
while I'm shooting her,
grenades.
like,
I'm sorry.
I got C4. I got all that stuff. Anything that's existent that can be used as a weapon, I'm using it. You get close, I'm gonna hit you with a crowbar. I don't care. Like it don't even matter, man. It's like, nah, let it. If it apply, let it fly there, man. Look. I'm not
I don't want to talk about this.
Look, if you
All
feel
these
some type of way, look,
we play all these video games, the dollar flu and all that. We done played all them video games, man. If that stuff really happened, how many people actually surviving for real?
look,
I
it
am,
depends.
because I'm gonna be by myself.
If you got a plan, we good to go. Look, all we need
need
is
to get a-
food
get a
and
mansion
weapons
and
and,
block
and
it
stuff.
off.
Man.
Food and weapons and each other.
Problem is, people get those big houses, and there's so many ways to get in the crib, and they forget to lock everything up.
Look,
Next
see,
thing
that's why you
know-
got to be on point. Look, if I keep telling you, B,
that's
lock the door. B, lock the door. Make sure you put the thing on there. Close the cage. Make sure the windows
I'm
is.
going- I'm gonna hide
Eventually,
in
you
the
gonna be
strip
like, man,
club.
I'm here. You going to the strip club?
It's only one way in, one way out, and I'm gonna be in there by myself.
What was the name of that movie? B that that was in the strip club, man. What was that?
That zombie strip
Dust Till
movie?
Dawn, man. You seen Dust Till Dawn? You know how this work.
I don't tip them, so you know they ain't gonna happen to me.
Them zombies that fly off the top of the ceiling and just hit the
You
stage.
gonna be like,
You still don't get a tip.
Bruh, you dead, man. You dead. Look. Anyway, look. So look.
Ellen, who would you bring? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Look, this is a perfect.
Hey,
It's a
who would
zombie
you bring?
apocalypse. Who you gonna bring with you?
Like, what do you mean? Like a person I know?
Like,
or-
would you have somebody with you? Would you just kind of not? Would you just go it by yourself? Like,
I'm the type of person who would probably panic. I wouldn't last long. I would start screaming, and then whatever stranger would reluctantly help me, that's who would be on my side. Down the street, knock on
She
the
said,
door.
"You, we're together now. We're going that way." Look,
People.
CTWPS.
look. See, I'm saying, look, I'm here for all y'all, man. Y'all got mixed views on it. I know if I'm in an apocalypse, I don't want to mess with none of y'all, then, man. Look, because
It
you
ain't-
down there
It
ain't right.
personal,
Look,
bro. It ain't personal.
it feels personal though. It feels like it's coming from a place of personal
I'm still your brother,
experience.
man.
I don't know.
I'm gonna see if you alright, but moral of the
From a
story,
distance.
I'm on my own.
Y'all the type of people that's gonna call and be like, "Hey, B, I was just calling to check on you. You leaving a voicemail? You know damn well I'm dead already. If I don't go to voicemail, black people keep their phone with them, man. They stay with the phone, man. Look,
Except if your name Brian.
Yeah, I check my messages after I'm all the way to safety. I'm like, where you at? I'm in the Atlantic Ocean in a boat.
You got a PlayStation message, man?
Look, yeah, I did. Oh, look. Josh said for the apocalypse, he bringing the damn zombie with him.
They did that on The Walking Dead. She survived. She cut the arms off, cut the mouth off so they couldn't feed.
Cut the
and
mouth off. How you do that?
She sliced his mouth,
That's
like the
the
jaw.
problem.
She cut the arms
the
off so
problem
they
right
could
here for
not.
real.
TV, man.
I'm not saying
It's
it
TV.
wouldn't
That's
work.
exactly it's TV.
But she
Look.
did it, and she made it through a long time
That zombie gonna
without
eat you.
them.
That was on
gonna
Fear of the
find a way to
Walking
eat
Dead or
you.
The Walking Dead?
The Walking Dead, like the first
Did she
seasons when
make
she
it,
popped
or
up.
did
If you
she
know-
not?
Oh, she made it.
survived.
She made it. She's still
shield.
kicking.
You might as well do what the people on Walking
Yeah.
Dead doing now. How
The
they,
black
they
chick-
took
I
the
stopped
skin off the
season 4.
zombies. They could,
I
the
stopped
Whispers is
2
dope.
this
The
season
Whispers is
because it
out
didn't
cold.
record,
I'm not
so I
doing
didn't watch.
none of that.
No, 2 seasons ago. I didn't watch this season or last season.
I was gonna say,
It's
this
the
season
worst
got the
though.
Whispers in it. The Whispers is out cold.
Okay. I
I
got.
peeped them,
What
and I'm
happened
like,
to
ooh.
Yeah.
What happened to Negan?
He's still around.
He's still there.
I don't care about
I'm
Walking
gonna
Dead. I'm
start
telling y'all that
over.
right now.
Me
Somebody
neither.
shoot me,
I couldn't
like
get
me.
into
I
it.
don't care. I don't like Walking
So
Dead.
I cannot
with
get
them
into
being
it.
the
But do
Whispers,
you watch
Yes,
isn't
I
that
said it.
like how
Huh?
they did
Watch
the
Game of
first
Thrones?
season?
Yes, that's a whole different story. Then Game of
Yeah,
Thrones is
he
different.
about to become a big part of the Whispers when he
But I
he
ain't.
had
Right.
to watch the show. He
Look,
does.
I got one right here. This one gonna be the one right here, man. New generation world of dating, right? So we back to dating. We visited dating, but we visited at a different angle. So don't go back to anything that we talked about earlier and y'all personal way to get that message out. Can you truly get to know someone texting more than talking?
No.
No. I'm
No.
so glad
And
y'all
you said
asked
this
that.
generation?
That's kind of
Yeah.
that's
In
Yeah.
this
rhetorical.
generation,
This
yes.
generation, and our generation.
Everybody-
Look, everybody in here is close to
Everybody
30 then,
love
right? So
texting.
in our
But you
generation.
said new generation.
Okay, well, let's go with old generation first, and then we'll come back to new, because obviously new is a
Okay.
form of talking and texting anyway. Then, so
Well, I mean, of course, the old generation, hell no.
Exactly.
No.
yeah, like you gonna be insulted. She's sitting there like, look, I'm about to text you a message while we eating dinner together.
But they
Hey,
falling into
is
the
your
new
steak good?
generation,
Look.
so.
Exactly.
Because you need to hear somebody's
Yes.
voice when you to actually know. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when somebody
I mean-
lying by the sound of their voice.
But you know,
You
back
can't
then,
tell nothing by a text message.
The phone conversations just was a lot different. You know what I'm saying? We all done been there, been on the phone for hours having stupid conversations
Look, about nothing.
Yeah.
About
Absolutely
absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
Absolutely
It is
nothing.
But, I
awesome.
mean, that's
Shopping.
that's how you know you was
Grocery
building something.
What's your favorite color, girl?
Grocery shopping, just walking. What
Dudes
you
ain't being
doing?
real though.
Sitting
Let's
upside
pick a
down,
Dudes
banana.
ain't being real though.
Right,
You talk about it and not it, right?
Because
Look,
they saying in the new
I bet you I
generation,
can
in
make you
these
laugh.
days,
Right.
all guys want to do is text.
No.
Literally,
But that's why I
even
said-
Women don't
older,
wanna
even
text.
older guys.
It's
They,
women that wanna text
especially
only.
guys that work at plants, they love to be like, "Oh, I work so much, so
But you know
texting
what?
is easier."
The
And
reason
they
why-
just look.
But see,
look,
this
I
is
just,
the
I
reason
just
why I
gotta
said yes,
it.
though.
Have you ever worked at a plant?
you ain't gonna put me on blast like I don't
No,
be
no,
up there doing
no,
my
no,
thing.
you
ever
Look,
worked at a plant?
I text because they don't want me
Nah,
on the
not
phone.
like Chrysler.
I'm not
Not
trying to
like
get
Chrysler.
wrote up.
But
I
hold
text
on.
Y'all ain't gonna pay me.
Hold on, hold on.
Y'all ain't
what
gonna
I'm
pay
saying.
me.
This is
You can't
why.
talk to your phone.
Yeah, I mean,
If you
but
working 5 days a
you
week,
not
60 hours a
working-
week.
So you mean to tell me you ain't never not at work to where if you really want to get to know somebody and pursue them, you
If you
can't take a
work a-
time and talk
You
to them
can.
for an hour a
I'm
day?
saying, but during the day though. During
I
the
mean,
day,
I'm just
no.
saying anytime throughout the day, a guy would text you how you doing, what you doing, how was your day, what you eat today, good night, forever.
That's
Ever?
That's all you allow.
I
That's
mean,
all
to a certain
you allow.
extent, and then call you one time a week, and that, they'll try to talk to you a little bit here and there, and then that's it.
So what's
And
the
then
difference if they
all
only
text
call
after
you?
that.
What's the difference if they only call you? You still not seeing that person. That's what you lie. That's what you lie.
I mean,
so what's the difference between the text or the call? If all you do is texting or calling,
it gets to
so how come
getting to know a
texting?
person.
So how come texting can't get you to that point to see him too?
Like he said, you gotta hear the interaction. You can know a person lying. You can know a
I
person
feel
on
like-
bull crap. You can
In
know
this
when a
new
person ain't real. You
generation,
gotta
I just-
hear it.
I
You gotta
just truly
talk.
don't
You gotta
believe
have
that.
conversation.
I feel like in currently redating, I think it goes hand in hand because there was a lot of text message conversations, like just a lot. And at the same time, there's a lot of phone calls. There's a lot in my call log, 3-4 hours, just not necessarily not talking about anything, but talking about kind of everything. You start with your day at work and then you just kind of go on. I've been here, I've been there. I hang up, I'll call you right back. There is a lot. So I think speaking from redating, personally, still dating, plan on to continue dating the same person even after I'm married. I think they go hand in hand because while I can't always talk to you, I can shoot you this quick, boom, 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 boom,
So you
text
said-
message.
So you say
It's
you gonna get
inconvenience.
married
It
and still
depends.
date
It
the same
depends.
person?
Absolutely. I feel like you should still
I'm about to
date
say-
your
Not,
husband.
So
but
you-
you gotta go
so
back
you
to the
gonna
question.
marry
You gotta
somebody
go back
else
to the
and date a
question,
Connie
though.
still?
It's getting to know
That's
a
what
person.
you just said.
That's different.
if Akani is my husband, if Akani is the person that pops the question,
I thought you were saying that.
If he gets on one knee, no. I'm saying I'm going to date my husband. Just because I said I do, the dating doesn't stop. You know, it's intentional.
Well, I'm about to show my age because me and Brandon come from a time where we had 4 or 5 different phone lines in the crib. It was more common to talk on the phone, at least for me.
Yeah,
I used to put my best game in on the telephone.
Oh,
I could talk to
absolutely.
somebody
It
out
was
there.
creating
draw
a
on the
connection, dude.
telephone.
Like that connection is.
But y'all didn't have no choice though. That's all you had.
Yeah, that's what.
Right, that's all that y'all had.
Now there's no such thing as landline phones. We have cell phones.
I have a landline.
My
grandma got a
I don't
landline.
answer.
There was
I don't
Black
answer.
Planet.
I got a landline.
All I'm saying,
My phone ring, I'll be like, that's for y'all.
if I was dating in this era, I would prefer the text messages. Only because I feel like girls I know, some girls that I know, I hate saying it this way because it's gonna sound so bad. I'm just saying they can't talk.
Look,
And like I'm that person, I got very little tolerance. So when you say some stupid shit, I don't even want to talk to you no more. I don't even want to hear what you got to say no more. It's like,
thanks a lot, Joe.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, I give you that.
before
People talk about nothing.
I'm the exact same.
I'm just saying,
Sometimes.
some years ago, I had tried to talk to somebody, and it was the most irritating experience I ever had in my life.
Flat
You know what
out.
I'm saying? She kept cracking all these jokes and telling these stupid ass lies, and it's like, okay, I'm ready to get away from you because you're not even enticing my mind one bit.
So
That's
that's,
right.
that's a whole different direction, right
And
there.
that's why I
generational
prefer the
change,
text
too.
message.
Yeah, no,
At
I
least
say
in the
that.
text message, if you fake
I
it
say
and it
that.
feel real to
See-
me, I'm okay with that.
But see, I hate that though, the text message, because I feel like when somebody put LOL, I know they ain't really laughing out loud. They just LOL.
it's
They
like-
say that
so
serious as
funny.
hell.
It's just funny.
But I know you thought it was funny
You
though.
laugh like that ain't no laughing out loud. It's like, huh.
But I know you thought it was funny though.
Yeah.
So I don't want style points. I want to see you laugh. That's the whole purpose. Because if I get in person and tell you these same jokes, what if you ain't laughing then? It's like, so you didn't think it was funny at all with your lying ass. Like we got some real life questions there. Josh said something though that I laughed at, but he said, do guys even ask a girl for their number anymore?
Yes,
Yeah, we do.
they do.
Okay, Keisha,
Yes, they do. Oh,
you a guy?
no, I'm saying no. I'm not a guy. I'm saying yes, they do.
No, I got you. I'm just
yes,
talking.
they
I'm just
try.
talking. I'm just talking.
I do it
I'm
because I
happy
see-
in mine. I'm happy. Oh, you can't have friends. I can't have your number. 916-1231. You ain't know that's the work line. This is where I'm at. That is the only number you will ever get out of me. Now, he gave me his because I wasn't giving mine out at the time, but I still got it though.
Flat out. Look,
I
that's
did it
you
one
kinda.
time and they
Gotta
actually
get all
shocked
the
me.
props tonight.
You say you actually did
Oh,
what?
absolutely.
shocked
My
me
man is
because
awesome.
Mac is
Chicks
hanging.
nowadays, at least in my
Mac
age
Daddy.
bracket, they so
Mac
used
and
to
Hank.
they so
Check
used to
on
do
him
is
in 10
asking
days
for
to
their
ask him how
social
he
media
feel.
platform.
Oh man,
What's your
because
IG? What's your
Excellent.
Facebook?
Everybody
Versus
would.
what's your phone number? That's
He ain't gonna
for
know
real,
tomorrow.
like,
He ain't
Because
gonna
now
know
instead of
till
phone
10
numbers,
days.
it's
I'm old
DMs
school.
now.
I
DMs
want your
exist
phone
now.
number.
So
That's
now
your
it's
direct contact.
You on that
a
path.
culture shock then
If
because they use
somebody
more
asks
DMs
for
than
my
anything else.
internet page
Cause-
before my phone
cause
number,
he don't know
I'm
what
not
I'm
talking
saying.
to
And
you.
that's what
So-
the
All
average
you gonna
dude
do
will
is
do
slide in
nowadays.
my DM and
The
ask me
average
what you
dude
couldn't
around my
ask
age
me
bracket
when
is
you
gonna
can
ask
see
you for
me.
your social media platform before they ask you for your number.
And that's
I'm old school.
That's
I'm asking
showing
for
me
them
you
digits.
flying with the new generation. I
Yeah.
can't do it because all you gonna
See.
do is slide my DM, ask me for my number at some point. You
And
should
then
have
he
did
gonna-
it when you
What's wrong
see
He
me.
gonna send you that nude pic.
He trying to see,
And I'm
But I
good.
mean, okay, so this
And
is
I'm good.
he
This
just
is
trying
my
to see
Look,
what
you
it
said,
to
look-
you.
he just
over,
wanna
we're
see what it
done.
look like before he get
would
to
you
know
rather
you.
I'm good.
would you rather have somebody kind of waste your time and then you look up this person failed to talk to you or y'all failed to kind of interact, so now this is just a number, then when you decide to purge your phone, who is this? I don't know who this is, versus it's just somebody else that's following you on Instagram. Me personally, I'd rather you follow me on Instagram than have my number.
Honestly, I'd rather neither. I mean, if we ain't clicking like that, we ain't clicking. Why give you my number or my Instagram?
Because ain't
Had
no
no
age
type
It's
of
limit.
wasting
Go
connection.
time
ahead.
and it's
Yeah.
setting expectations.
Chemistry
You know what I'm
knows
saying? That
chemistry
don't gotta be
instantly.
said.
So if you didn't think I had chemistry with you, wouldn't give me your number in the first place.
The Instagram is to look at the body, bro.
But I mean, if I see you in person, I
That's
kind of
just
see
social
how
media.
It's
she
you
not
look-
as
if
for
she look-
inspirational
if I'm looking at
quotes,
these
dance videos. for
And I'm just saying, if
everything.
she looking good in some
But-
pictures and she out, it's like, damn, you know, I want to talk to her.
If you
Most
doing that,
girls
that's
on
just
Instagram
but you
on
seeing the
this
real
like-
thing in
Pictures from their
person.
neck up.
I want to see what that's like.
You're
That's
seeing the
cheap.
real thing in person. I get what you're saying. If I see your Instagram and it ain't nothing that's matching what I'm seeing in person,
Right.
that just says a lot about you. You the one that's out here
Most
living a
girls on
life.
Instagram taking pictures from the neck up. That's it. Most of them, you ain't really.
And-
Them the people you don't want to follow nowhere.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? You
Stacey,
already know they fat.
Stacey, he got into it and made a comment as well. Hey, sis, how you doing? No, you get to know their personality, emotions, etc. through direct
That
communication.
ain't, you ain't posting your personality.
She's old school though, so she's actually talking on the phone. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
that's her thing there. You know what I mean? Like
It's a connection.
It's a
you
personal
can't
connection,
have a
look.
personal connection through text. It's a book.
Yes, you
We
can.
reading a
You can.
book. It's like reading a book. And
If
watching a
you
movie.
can if you know a
You-
person,
you
you
can't
can read
not
text.
getting to know them.
You
though,
can
that's
read
what I'm saying.
language with text.
But
I
you
say that.
get
Don't
to
you
know
get
them.
horny when you read them
But that's
nasty
why.
books?
But that's why I said it goes
hey,
back
look,
to.
that's all the
50%.
Zanes and all that. Look,
Yeah,
look,
but still,
Felix,
I'm
hey,
getting to know
shout out
you
to Felix
through
out
the
there. I know you're
nasty
in there somewhere on this live, man. Look, my
You
man
can
Felix
get to
doing
know
poetry
somebody.
books, man.
Don't try to
He
flip
busy
it
out there,
Nah.
and he know how to sit there and bring all that emotion out of y'all. Women, like he'll sit there and write it. You looking like
It's
wow,
called
this
contradiction.
is insane.
Nah,
It's called
I feel some
contradiction.
type of way.
But this is why I
I'm
said it
telling
earlier.
you.
That's why I said it earlier. I
Hey,
feel like
them
they
young
go
boys
hand
got it
in
easy. They
hand.
text
While I can't always talk to you,
Look,
I can tell.
You had that
No,
game back
You
then.
I
did.
work.
Look,
I'm not on my phone.
That's
I
a
can't
whole different
talk
era though. That
all
we
day
talked about that
long.
though. You had to have some type
But
of
like
wit
I said,
about
I
you,
can
man.
quickly text you.
Flat out.
I can spend 30 minutes. I can do whatever I want to do. I can talk to you on my lunch. I could text you on my lunch. I feel like talking and texting nowadays go hand in hand. Just because sometimes you can't always talk, I can't always talk. I can text you easier sometimes than I can talk to you.
Hey,
I can tell you right now how I feel versus waiting 20 minutes.
What-
And I'm
can I
scatterbrained.
ask y'all
I forget.
something?
I say
wanna-
it's sticky because especially with y'all, it depends on. That's why I say you can read language through text.
True.
And misinterpretations is very big with text
Absolutely.
messages nowadays.
Exactly.
That's why I would rather call you. So if I'm serious, you're going to hear me being serious. There ain't going to be no misinterpretations. You're going to hear me.
True.
Yeah, 'cause that
So
comes
I
back
would
to the
rather
same thing
call
with
you.
text messages.
You
Like,
don't
A lot can be
outside
thrown
of
off
it.
through a text. Through one single text, a lot can be thrown off and misinterpreted.
Yeah.
So I'd
And
rather
that's
call
where
you.
the phone call comes in. Like, dog, what? Did you mean
Everything
that?
I
is
can
every-
avoid both. I can
Everything
avoid
is
both.
about
So if I
balance.
just call you.
Period. Everything is about balance. You do both.
It's all about
But you
balance.
can't get to know somebody through text
sure
messages.
you can.
All I'm saying
Sure
is,
you can.
look, even when you put them all caps messages, look, man,
You
I
know
don't-
what-
I
you
don't
know I'm
wanna-
yelling.
Yeah,
Okay, if you saying,
look,
if
you
you
got
say
a
if I'm
loudspeaker
writing
emoji. You're doing too much, man. Look, just talk to me. Call me on the phone.
if you gonna say it like that, if I'm putting out like full sentences and you replying K or all right,
Oh, absolutely.
stuff
I'll
like
stop
that,
texting
then
you.
yeah,
What?
that'll tell
No.
me. But I'd rather call you.
Corey said y'all get horny when y'all read them nasty books.
Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all
No.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why you
Yeah.
can't? So why you can't feel him when he texting you?
Because that's a different feeling.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm
You
talking about
still
getting-
reading.
What? That ain't even in the same
Yes,
category.
it
We're talking about
is.
getting
Yes,
to
it
know
is.
somebody that you don't know that's a complete stranger and having a feeling from reading
Two
a
sides
book.
of the same coin.
Keisha.
You don't
It's
know
not
who
the
wrote that
same
book?
thing.
Two
The
sides
author
of the
of that
same
book
coin.
is
I'm
just
imagination
giving you
thing
your
with that
props.
book. Look.
Oh, my bad.
Right, no.
Look, y'all been at each other all
I'm
night.
giving
Y'all
you
didn't know how to.
props. It's two sides of the same coin. Whereas this book is just continuous, continual. You say something to me in a text message, I gotta say something back. I gotta wait on you to text me back. So this is just, it's too much time.
You ain't gotta
It's
say
too
nothing
far.
back, just send me that picture.
You.
And that's what somebody just
I
said.
still gotta
man.
wait,
Just
like,
send
I'm
them-
still waiting.
That's
send
what
them
I'm
nasty
saying.
pics
That's
through
my
text
point.
also. Look.
We ain't getting to know each
Say,
other.
look, hey, look, how you doing? Nasty pic right there. It's like, look.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Nah,
beautiful
right,
teeth.
Keep it simple.
Like what?
Say hello. How you
I've seen you in
doing?
person.
Oh, Corey said he was quoting you, Joe. Okay, look, look, Corey, we don't want to get you in trouble either. I know Kale's on here floating somewhere. What's going on, sis? Look, we don't want no beef. You know what I'm saying? Dime said tomorrow somebody gonna call y'all. Y'all gonna be mad as hell. He said just because y'all don't like being on the damn phone, man. Hey,
I don't like being on the phone either, though.
It depends if I like the person. I
Yeah,
like,
it depends on the person.
Yeah. Some people don't be talking about nothing.
Hey, don't call
So
me.
why y'all answer the phone? Then? We
Don't
ain't talking
call
about
me
nothing.
unless you got something to talk about.
That's rude not to answer the phone. What are you talking
See,
about?
people, the
They
people,
made voicemails
weird,
phone.
bro,
For you to
because-
return it on the
it's
voicemail.
weird because nowadays it's like people before they call, they text you and see if you're available to talk before they call. If it's that important.
And,
Yeah.
oh my God.
See, if I get two phone calls, then I know it's important for that
Yeah,
person.
because
If you
how
call
I
me
work
again,
is, especially
we
like if
good
it's a
then.
number I don't know, if you don't leave me no voicemail, must not have been that important.
See,
Sure,
this
why
how
not
I
text
am.
me?
Call me, and if I don't answer, send me a text message.
Yeah. Well, if you just call
Tell me
and-
why you calling. So if I don't answer, it's either I'm busy or I just probably really don't want to talk to you.
Hey,
If
that's
I don't want to talk to you,
$100.
I'll tell you. I'm just straightforward.
See, and look, ain't
Let me
nothing
call you
wrong
back
with
after I
that.
cut this light
legit
switch
tell a
off.
girl
I
that.
ain't
Look,
finna make
hey.
up no excuse, nigga. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Legit,
Look, I called
legit.
you.
You gonna
I didn't
say
call
that.
you. You called me, but I don't
called
really feel
me.
like talking to you. So just go ahead on.
Let me
Y'all
close
ain't
this
telling
door.
a
I'm gonna
girl
call
that.
you right
Y'all
back,
ain't telling
okay?
no girl that.
Look, Dime said people can't hold conversations no more.
See, and that's why I
facts.
said
That's facts.
text messages is
Very
better.
true.
But that's a
If
part
I-
of getting
if
to
I'm-
know a
if
person.
I really like you-
That's a part of getting to know a person.
Listen, if I really like you,
Spread
I'm gonna
love.
talk to you on the phone
Please and
anyway.
thank you.
So if I don't see us
Thank you.
going nowhere like that, I'm just gonna hit you with the text anyway. I'm gonna hit you with the text. Maybe we can meet up sometime. But
And that's gonna be the gist of it.
Yeah.
Right?
So what if y'all
'Cause
text
my-
all the time, but y'all also meet up like 3 times, 4 times a week?
oh, that'd be cool.
That would
'cause
balance out
That's
with the
different.
texting then.
there ain't no balance for
We're
me.
seeing
You
each
still
other.
in the situation.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
seeing
trying.
each other, though.
I'm trying to hit you.
We seeing each other,
But I'm
though,
just
so
saying
it'll be a
that's
balance.
if I'm just texting you and we going on dates, I'm trying to hit. If we ain't having
Oh,
no,
yeah, with that.
if we ain't having no phone conversations, I don't take you
Yeah.
serious as a serious option for me.
We text and talked the better part of the first half of really getting to know each other.
Right,
I didn't
but
really start. I didn't really met him at the birthday party. Hung out, I think, twice at the well. Halloween, and then his birthday. We didn't really start interacting and hanging around each other until May.
Well, that's 'cause
So
you
there was all of
you
this
had
time.
walls up though. That's totally different.
So y'all were
Indeed.
texting most of the time?
We were texting and talking. We spent the better part of the beginning of our relationship texting and talking
texting.
without really seeing each other. Then he got iPhone, and then we did all of this FaceTime and everything like that.
Hey.
You know, so
No, look, I was sitting there looking down because I had a issue or whatever, but you still live, and that's good. That's all I needed to
It's
know.
interrupted.
It was interrupted. Yeah, that's the reason why, because mine ended up dying, but I'm finishing strong
did
as
too,
you
that's
too,
what I'm on
so
now.
it don't even matter. Look, see, that's back to this whole. That's a whole other conversation about phones, man. Look, I should have bought a charger. I feel some type of way.
Or your phone should have been charged.
It was charged. Right, it was at 80%, sir. 80% is
It's not
good.
fully charged.
It's good enough for what was I doing on though. Look, now I know now. Look, I did it right.
80% ain't good enough. Not even the extra 20.
Anybody that still get text, I respect that. Go ahead.
Look,
What's
man.
next on text messaging is cool for the younger generation.
Yeah, text is cool for
I mean,
younger
but like
generation.
like I said, I
older
was just used to talking on the phone. It was just
Yeah,
it
like,
was the way it was. But I'm
to
not
my,
knocking nobody that do that. If that's how you get down, by all means,
Yeah, I
do
won't,
that.
I won't knock that, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, even like, you know what I'm saying, when we used to do it back in the day, it was like, man, on any type of, it wasn't social media, it was just Black Planet, MySpace, and like PAX or something like that. I did a cut, copy, and paste on like 16 different people's
Right, that's how we used to do it though.
You know what I'm saying?
And see
then-
who will bite.
Yeah, because once I get to the phone, I know I'm gonna rule the phone because I know how to have a conversation on the phone.
Exactly, and that's what my
You know
That's the
what
way
I'm
it was. But I
what
think
my
that
boss
also
told me.
come from being in a group of dudes that we was always competitive, still sharp as steel. So
Yeah.
it was like, all right, man, I want to see going to the mall on a Saturday, like who gonna pull the most numbers or whatever. It was just always having the gift of gab. It was easier talking to a female in person. And I was like, if I can get these 7 digits and get her to the telephone, I know she gonna fall in love. It's nothing else after that.
Because
That's
you
all I
have to
need.
set the standard
All I
already.
need
That's
is
the whole
all
standard
I
that
need-
exists.
That's
Look,
all I needed was if
period.
I can make it to the phone and get these 7 digits. That's mine.
You know what I'm saying? Everything else is gonna fall into place then because you know what I'm saying you was confident and that comfortable in there to actually be able to narrate the way you needed to.
You
then.
got that far.
You know what I'm saying? Look, that's the easy
got that
part
far.
there. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I'm having a free communication in public at a mall, at a store, anywhere then, it's like some things are supposed to naturally just come to you there. You know what I'm saying? If you do it enough, it's gonna naturally come to you too then. So for anybody to say, well, I'm shy, or I don't want to talk to you, or I don't feel like being bothered, it's like that's your own personal insecurity. Then it ain't got nothing to do with women not being open or men not being available. It's like you gotta sit there and be able to be like, look, I'm gonna go ahead. I really like him or her. I want to go talk to him then. And that's
I think
it.
it's harder for young guys now because they don't know how to speak to people. They don't know how to speak to women.
See, that's a whole thing from not having that type of male
That-
role
that
model
guidance.
in your
Yeah,
life.
'cause we had that
also,
push.
I'm
And
about to say,
also, we
my dad and
in
my uncle.
we in a time where materials is more important than everything.
Say it
else.
again.
Oh, it's
Say
cute.
it again.
Funny to
So the
disrespect
material
a
and the
woman.
money talk. It talk for them.
And that's why they like, oh, I ain't gotta say nothing. I got this whole
I mean,
thing.
but see, I be telling people I work with all the time, or even at my old job, that's the difference. Like my homegirl, she always tell me about dudes that she talked to and why I never worked. But I told her, you gotta understand, this dude used to a mode. It's easy for you to say that I ain't that type of female, but do you know how many type of females it is like that where I can flash this money, I'm gonna hit.
Facts.
I can tell you the Benihana.
Why though? Why?
I can buy you this outfit.
That's
I'm
your
gonna hit.
standards.
Because there's so many more easy girls out here like that than it is real girls.
But see, then at the end of the day, that should make the woman not want you, because that says a lot about your standards to me.
Yeah, but
if
like
you
I
okay
said,
with just
it's
flashing
more
out
them
money and
than
getting
y'all.
chicks like that,
But that's the ones they
a
choosing
certain-
though.
That's a
Well,
certain
when
type
most
of chick
females
you
hear
like.
Benihana,
That's certain-
when most
but
females
then
hear
don't complain
Benihana,
about
they gonna
gold
let you
diggers
in.
then.
Oh,
Don't-
yeah.
don't-
But he taking me to
don't complain
Benihana.
about gold
Yeah,
diggers.
I know.
When you at Benihana's, that make
Hey.
you feel like you arrived
never
in.
had
It's
no
like
gold
Yeah, a
diggers.
lot of
I
females
nowhere.
let
We
you
at a
smash it.
restaurant.
If you take a
Like
female to
every-
Benihana, she letting you smash.
Yeah, it's like every other restaurant.
I don't
though.
understand
Only
that
thing you
notion,
get
but
is
like,
a
I'm letting you smash.
onion volcano and some rice, some butter rice at that.
Look, I'm
Everybody
so
say
astonished
Something about that
at
onion
this.
volcano just drop drawers.
Man,
She
look,
like, that's
I'm
I'm
like-
just
seeing the
saying.
smoke come out the top. I was thrown, girl. Thrown where?
This generation got Benihana where it's up there like that.
Get her the Rocky's
So if I
choice.
take
I
you
give
to
you
that.
Benihana,
Get her.
you know what
I
I'm
give you
saying?
Little steak and chicken.
I got to get what I
They
want.
do.
So you ain't never like they ain't never had nothing like. It's so many other different restaurants that exist besides Benihana that's even nice. Like not even about the nice restaurant. This is about the ambiance and about the setup of whoever it is that's taking you there too.
They ain't
Like,
got the onion volcano.
Benihana's is trash.
if I got me a
Benihana's
whole
is definitely trash.
look, Benihana's is trash.
They're
Look, I'm
definitely
telling you
overrated.
that right now. Like I don't care for Benihana. Like I
Because the
feel
end
like,
all result,
I feel like
everything's
it's
gonna taste
Chargers
like garlic barley.
and
Dirty.
drug dealers in
No,
every
no.
Benihana's
Everything
parking
gonna
lot
taste the
right
same.
now. Look, that's where side chick number 2, 3, and 4 go after Valentine's
Where?
Day. Benihana.
I ain't taking the side chick
That's what I want
nowhere.
on my birthday.
Side chick stay home.
I mean, dang.
These
was
young
it
boys
Benny?
messed up the side
Benny.
chick.
Everybody gonna be at the same spot, which is Benihana.
Yeah.
Parking lot full of Dodge Chargers and Challengers. Everybody gonna be there.
Some people just like the food.
Look,
Dang.
is that the reason? Because you like the food? Look, you
That's
trying to
why,
save
man.
yourself.
Look, dang.
Who's still taking side chicks out? Side
Hey.
chicks don't get took out.
We about to pick this up in a second, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank y'all for all tuning in. I want to thank everybody that came to sit in with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my newcomers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did y'all thing. I just want to let y'all know that we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Everybody be blessed and have a good night. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't even know what time it was.
Right, my phone just.
No, my phone didn't.
I picked up like the last few minutes of it.
I got a nice 22%.
Well,
I walked in
But
with
if you trying to get
64.
the draw, you
Right,
taking the
walk in
Benihana
at
all
ATM
day.
for a 2-hour second.
Brandon hit it on
Hey,
the
so when
head.
you
It's
get on
something about the
live-
onion volcano that make
Are you
the
can,
volcano
you
make
can watch
Draws
it?
pop, man.
Can you get on? Can you join and be on live at the same time? Like be on there.
Yeah,
Or
like
you can only
that's
watch
what-
it.
Like that's what